Welcome to Laugh Out Lore Secrets of Eldruma, the Wednesday D&D campaign. We are where we left off last week. We had Dr. Philbert Freud, Sharkbait, and Malak going to jail after a massacre at the tavern. They battled 3 Goliaths after a drunken brawl. They decided to cut them up in front of the tavern goers, and someone fetched the guard. So before we get started, I want to say thank you for everyone for sticking with us and listening. We really appreciate it. We love doing what we do, but you guys make it even better. So thank you. You can subscribe for new emotes. I'm gonna pop that up real quick. And we also have channel points. What are channel points? Channel points are points that you earn just by watching us. That's all. I mean, if you watch us live, you earn channel points, which is freaking sweet. 750 points will get a random encounter. 1,000 points will allow the characters to reroll natural ones. Only 1 per 1,000 points. 1,500 points means I have to reroll a d20 roll, regardless of what it is. And then 10,000 points, you get to create and act out an NPC on one of our campaigns. Your choice, Pirate or Eldruma. Tier 1 emotes is the alcohol jug. Tier 2 is the shrimp shooting peg leg. And Tier 3 is the pirate ship. We also have new badges, which I think look really freaking cool. Nat 1s, because we roll a lot of them. 1 month, it gets you a copper one. 2 months gets you a silver one. 3 months gets you a gold one. 6 months is an emerald or diamond, depending on what you want it to call it. 9 months is a rainbow, and 1 year is a D&D shield badge. So, also, if you're one of the first subscribers, you get the first badge automatically for free. So you can be a founder of some of the subscriptions. So keep that in mind. If you have Amazon Prime, you automatically get a free subscription to any Twitch channel you want once a month. The trick is you have to renew every month manually. So if you have Amazon Prime and you can't afford a subscription, use your Amazon Prime subscription to subscribe to our channel, and you get the emote for free, and you get the badges. So keep that in mind. Also, want to give a big shout out to the crew here, including the ones that aren't here right now. I had a really rough day. They helped me out a lot, so thank you guys. I appreciate you all. It's been a rough fucking year, so thank you guys. I appreciate it.
No problem, brother.
Thank you for being around, man.
All right. Now that all the mushy-gushy stuff is out of the way, let's get ready to roll. So, we have Sharkbait. Dr. Philbert Freud. I will say Sharkbait is not here currently. He is working tonight. So we will be just letting him kind of coast. Dr. Philbert Freud is running a little late, but he will be here. Malak, since you are the only one here, the guards escort you to jail along with Dr. Philbert Freud and Sharkbait, and you are each put into your own cells. You are conscious, so you are able to see the layout as you go in. I will say that you were put in last, so you were able to see where Dr. Philbert Freud was put in, or at least the general direction. He was led down this far left hallway, so he's somewhere over there. You cannot see. You can see the cell directly across, but even that's kind of faint. It's pretty far distance. But you can definitely see the door that Sharkbait was put into. What would you like to do?
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get my Google Bard up. Well, first, I'd like to go ahead. I'm in my cell, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
So you have a window on the door, and it's about 6 inches by 6 inches. There are bars in them as well, so it's not like you can like squeeze your arm through or anything. Um, and on the door, actually, roll an investigation.
Oh, we're rolling good tonight, boys. 6.
You see a keypad, but you're not really sure what it does.
Okay. Well, first I'm gonna meditate so I can remember where the remember the locations of Dr. Filbert Freud and Sharkbait are.
Okay. How long are you going to
So,
meditate for?
what's that?
How long will you meditate?
Let's say for like an hour.
Okay. So that would constitute a short rest in a way. So if you'd like to
Okay.
spend any hit dice, you can. Just go ahead and hit that short rest button in case it refreshes any of your spells. Also, all of you are stripped clean of your equipment.
Okay. But that's not magic. Okay. So now I've meditated for like an hour. I'm gonna ask the guards, what now? Like how long? What's their plan for us?
You call a guard over. I know I have guards somewhere. And a guard is standing in front of your door. You're able to talk to him pretty easily. The guard looks at you and basically is like, "It's up to the guard captain, and the jail captain. But from what we've seen, you may be in here a while. There was
Okay.
bodies everywhere. When we are looking for your friends."
I'm gonna say, well, I don't know which friends you'd be talking about. But what I can tell you is I am going to be cooperative in this matter. I'm not really trying to make any problems for anybody. When's our first meal?
Sun up and sun down. We have
Okay. How far are we away from either of those two times?
He doesn't really answer you, but from coming into the jail, it was almost evening. It was definitely nearing dusk.
Okay. So I'm going to assume it's, probably a guard change. I'm going to meditate through the night. And the reason I'm going to do this is during my meditation, I'm going to kind of listen to see when they swap guards around.
Okay.
And see kind of what their night shift looks like, and then what time people come in the morning, and if they got another shift in between.
Sounds good. Sharkbait, since you are watching and listening, if you want to put in the chat if you would like to do anything specific, just let me know. All right, so Nate's not back yet. I will say they are currently quiet. If Sharkbait says anything, I will let you guys know. The jailer walks away, Malak, and about, if you could, estimating 30 minutes to an hour later, he comes back and an opening you didn't see before on the bottom of the door slides up. And had you not seen it slide up and a tray pushed through and shut, you would have no idea that there was a slot there. And in front of you is a plate of vegetables.
Oh, sweet. So I want to investigate these vegetables.
Okay.
I'm pretty unsure of this situation right here. And I want to just make sure that these aren't going to be anything that's like supposed to keep me calm, or so anything's been tampered with.
Roll a medicine check instead.
Medicine check. 15 plus 6 for 21.
So you take a small bite and you kind of taste it of each individual piece. You smell them thoroughly before you place it in your mouth at all. You don't sense anything ill-favored in the mix.
Okay. Do I know what vegetables I'm eating?
It's like a veggie melody. So you got your carrots,
cool.
your potatoes, your corn, stuff like that.
All right. So I'm gonna eat only the carrots.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take the rest and then mash them up. And then I'm gonna kind of just pile them up on the side of the wall next to the door. Not right in eye shot, but like right off the door hinge.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
And then go ahead.
I would say after about 30 minutes, and you can do stuff between this, but just time-wise, about 30 minutes later, the slot opens back up, and a hand reaches in for the tray. Do you place the tray back down?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it empty?
It is.
Okay. The tray disappears, the hand disappears, and the door goes back to normal.
Okay. All right. What I would like to do next, I want to take these little globs of food. First, actually, I want to investigate the door to see what kind of material it's made from.
What you already investigated, and you rolled really poorly, so it's made of metal.
It's made of metal. Okay. So I want to take these little globs of food, if this is permitted. I want to take these little globs of food and put them on the door, in like intervals, kind of like a zigzag up the door to the top window. And then what I would like to do, this is the part I'm wondering about, is use destroy water to dry them.
Okay. As soon as you do, the alarms start going off. And your door opens. And a Goliath of a person steps in. I need you to roll for initiative.
Oh, man. Shit. All right. Well,
You can thank Anthony for this. Gooey Monk 58. Because he spent 750 channel points to get you an encounter.
I got an 18.
Okay. I am building the encounter now, so give me just a second.
How you gonna kill the man in the first 20 minutes of the episode, Anthony?
If I have to
I ain't gonna
reroll,
kill
I have
him.
to reroll.
Bubba likes to reuse things.
Bubba gonna have him some turtle. Mm-hmm.
Is this Bubba Gump? Give me your turtle from Pirates.
All right, so this is going to be a weird one because the encounter builder puts everyone in. All right, so you rolled an 18.
Yes, sir.
All right. So he steps into the door, and I'm just going to use Jailer 1 in this case. And the door slams shut behind him. It is your go. What do you want to do?
I would like to go ahead here. And then you said he's fucking huge, right?
He is a Goliath. He is about 10 feet tall. I would actually say he is about 8 feet tall.
All right. I would like to go ahead and use Wild Shape as an action. I would like to turn into a gorilla, please.
As you do, nothing happens. But your spell slot is spent.
So I don't get to turn into the gorilla, right?
Nope. Anti-magic.
Okay. Okay. So that my initial plan wouldn't have worked anyways, is what I'm getting out of that.
Yep.
All right, hold on just a second. I told you I'm rolling great, boys. Oh man, what can I do? So I poofed nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead for my bonus action if I have one. I will tell you. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I do not.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yes, sir.
All right. He looks at you and he says, "No magic here." And he is going to attack you with his fist. He does get 2 attacks, though.
Okay.
First is a 17 to hit.
That does
nope.
not hit.
I lied. First is a 15. Excuse me. 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay. Second is a 10, so that does not hit either. So as he starts swinging towards you, you kind of adjust your body and he hits your shell. And your shell is very tough. So nothing you do not take any damage. And he looks back and he says, "Stand still." And that is his turn.
All right. Well, since I can't use magic and I'm left down to what's in my hands, I'm going to go ahead and use my claws as a melee attack.
Do it.
So let's see. Does a nat 20 hit?
Yeah, sure does. Do you roll for damage on that?
No.
What's that?
Do you roll for damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 1d4 plus 3.
All right, so that's 7 points automatically. So now go ahead and roll.
With 6 on that.
All right, plus 6. So you take your claws and like being a turtle, you wouldn't think they're very sharp, but you've got some strength behind it. And you claw at his face, and it leaves like fucking just scratch marks down his face. It didn't hurt him a lot, but it definitely hurt him more than he thought it would. Anything else you want to do?
That would be everything.
All right. Actually, you might be able to do. So you have 2-weapon fighting. I would say if you're not wielding a weapon and you use your claws as a weapon, that would be like a light melee attack. I would say you'd be able to hit him again if you wanted.
I'm down to attack again.
All right, roll again to hit. This time you would not add the plus 3.
Okay, so this one would be 19 plus 5
Yep.
for 24 to hit.
Definitely hits. So just roll a d4 and tell me what you rolled.
I rolled and hit for 3.
All right.
If I don't got that plus 3 on there.
Right. All right. Yeah, and he's very surprised by the additional attack. And he kind of stumbles back into the door a little bit. He was not expecting such a fight. With that, he is going to roar at you. Which doesn't actually do anything, but just letting you know. And he's going to take 2 swings at you. Does a 23 hit?
It definitely hits.
And another 23. Double 19.
Yeah, they both hit.
All right, so you will take a total of 8 damage.
Okay.
And that is his turn.
All right. I'm going to go ahead, rinse and repeat. I'm going to attack this dude again with my claws.
All right, do it.
Does a 17 hit?
17 hits.
7 damage.
Oh, nice. And then you can take another hit.
What's that?
Take another hit.
Yes, sir. Does a 16 hit?
It does.
And then that one was for 4 damage.
All right. Yeah, he's looking pretty rough. He's not bloody yet, but you're dealing some good damage. He is going to. He looks a little scared. Like, Goliaths aren't known for showing fear, but you see something in his eyes that's registering you're a real threat. With that, he is going to swing at you again.
All right.
Holy fuck, double 16s plus 4, so double 20s. Does 20 hit? All
It hits.
right.
Just barely.
So you will
I
take.
think Brad is just seeing cross-eyed.
No, I'm rolling 2 dice at the same time. Yeah,
Oh,
it's crazy. I've never had this happen.
Make him hold her tail.
So you take 8 points of damage again, and then it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to keep fighting until my last breath.
Okay,
I'm going to go ahead and use my claw attack again.
do it.
remember, you can attempt to disengage as well.
That's
Be
17
like,
plus 5
Total
for
don't play
22.
no shit.
What was that again?
17 plus 5.
Definitely hits.
And that would be 7 points of damage.
Ooh, okay.
And
He's starting to
I'm gonna
bleed
go
a little
ahead,
bit.
I'm going to slash at this dude again.
All right. Do it again.
Does a 16 hit?
It hits. He is not wearing any armor.
And this one is for 6.
Oh, he ain't wearing anything.
Yeah, he's not wearing any armor. No, so the bonus hit does not add the plus 3.
Right. Oh, okay. Let me reroll that then. Okay, so that would be 4.
Okay. All right.
Make him hold your tail.
Put
Do
your
you
hand in
have
my
pockets?
pocket. Yeah, exactly.
Hold my spike, bitch.
With that, he is going to actually turn around and pound on the door,
I want to walk up to him.
but no one hears him.
I'm
He
gonna
turns
walk up to him and
around.
tell him to submit.
You can ask him on your turn. He turns
Okay.
around. That was just his movement. He's going to take another 2 swings when he realizes no one's coming. See what happens. A 11 does not hit. I know that. A 21.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 4 points of damage.
How many?
4.
I'm knocked out.
He did not realize you were so short. With that, he stands over you and he pounds on the door again, this time like just kicking the bottom panel. And the door opens and you're kind of in and out of consciousness. You're not dead, so you can put like 1 HP back up. But you are unconscious at the moment, and you feel someone lift you up and place you on something hard. I would say you are unconscious for the probably throughout the night.
All right.
So go ahead and do a long rest, Malak.
Oh, tight.
All
Man,
right.
I put up a good fight.
You did put up a good fight. I was actually worried. I didn't know how much health you had, so that's pretty good. So Anthony, thank you for that encounter. I was not planning
You're
on
welcome.
that, so
You're
keeping me on
welcome.
my toes.
It was for Alex, but it helped you too, it looked like.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of did. With that, the night goes through. Dr. Philbert Freud and Sharkbait can do a long rest, so they will be full health in the morning. I will actually do that for them real quick. So we will switch over to the streets, where our friends Bjork, Dragoon. Oh, why aren't that? Why isn't that working? It's gonna kick me out, isn't it? I literally just opened this minutes before the stream.
Gotta love it.
Somebody screenshot that password real quick.
Yeah, it's just
Dot,
a bunch
dot,
of
dot,
stars.
dot, 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 dot.
Got it.
You do see my email address, which kind of pisses me off, but I can't really control that.
11 periods.
Smalak! What you so happy about, fool?
All
Got a
right.
car, driving.
So you guys are running down the street, kind of staying in the shadows. For you, it has only been a few minutes, and you look back and you actually see Malak, Sharkbait, and Dr. Philbert Freud being pulled from the tavern and being walked away the opposite direction. I need each of you to roll stealth.
Okay. Oh, what do we want?
Finn Dizzle rolled a natural 20. He has disappeared from your view.
You said Finn Dizzle?
Yep.
Bedazzle.
And Dragoon got an 11.
Elbow.
Okay, an 11 for Dragoon.
I am not silent.
That's an 18 for Bjork.
18 for Bjork.
Brandon, let me check your DMs.
I just saw it. I'll answer in a sec. Traka?
Ooh. Come on.
Also, can someone ping Brian? See where he's at?
That is a 22.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I'm going to go ahead and roll for Nylar since he's not here currently.
I tried to give you a present, Malak. It didn't work.
Brian just said not too long ago he's got to watch the little one. He'll be a little behind.
Oh, okay. I missed that message. Sorry about that. Well, I went ahead and rolled for him. He got a 17, just for everybody's notification.
Sure. Yep.
All right. So just to recap, Dragoon 11, Bjork 18, Traka 22, Nylar 17, Finn Dizzle nat 20.
Yep.
Damn. So the way stealth works, because we've not had a lot of stealth stuff going on. You try to move through the shadows, and you try to be stealthy about it. If you step into direct sunlight or attack or speak loud enough for someone else to hear you, then you go into you're out of stealth. So just keep that in mind.
I'm going to go straight up hand signal mode like Army Days to Bjork.
Yep.
Signal where we're going and hope that Dragoon and Nylar pick up on it and follow along.
I'm gonna signal to Traka to take the lead, and I'm actually gonna follow up the rear of the party.
All right.
I'm just gonna go with them.
All right. I am almost done here.
Can I actually, while we're doing that, could I drink a potion?
A healing potion?
Yes.
You definitely can.
Thank you.
And anyone else that wants to can as well. If you guys want to hide into like an alley, I could say you guys could probably do a short rest in there.
That was gonna be my my ideal situation is kind of ducking into an alley
Okay.
so that we can chill for a minute and regroup.
Roll a perception check.
Everyone?
Him.
Would it be me or Traca, since Traca's in the lead?
Since you're looking for the alley, it would be you.
Okay. All right. So that's a 15.
Okay. Looking around, you definitely see all the main roads and alleys are currently blocked by guards looking around. They are not
Yep.
moving. So it's possible. Oh, you said Traka was up front, so I'm going to move him up front. It is possible to maybe distract him.
What about if we
I-
were to pull out cards and kind of have a makeshift, back alley, kind of just some dudes sitting around playing cards here?
Currently, you're on the street, so you'd have to be able to get to an alley, and all of them have a jail or a guard in them. So you
Yeah.
would have to. We would have to go by your stealth to see if you can even
I
get
think
to that
we
position.
go Operation Drunken Monkeys.
Can I throw investigation right where we're at? I'm looking for a doorway or a window, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll an investigation.
It's an 18 flat.
This is definitely a house, so there are windows, but they are barred, so it does not look like you could get in that way.
Gotcha.
Where you're at right now, across the street, there is a door, and it is cracked open.
Guys, what kind of distraction do you think we could come up with?
I
to
got that
kinda
Wanda
chase these guys
Smiles.
off?
I don't know what good it'll do.
That gives you diaper loads in it. Only 3 diapers.
Maybe
Crockett.
we can move towards this doorway. You can have the wand at ready,
Yep.
and if a guard comes towards us, you can hit him with it.
But the only thing it'll do is make them smile for a bit.
But if he signals for alert and the other guards see him smiling, maybe it'll throw them off.
Go ahead, Traka.
I have a plan if you guys are up for it.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, definitely.
Suggest Operation Drunken Monkey. We just let Walter here guide us while we sing shanties and play off being intoxicated. Just stumble around in a group. We'll put Nylar in your backpack, or Fin Dizzle, whichever one will fit in either backpack, and we'd stumble around singing bullshit songs like we're drunk travelers and we're following this monkey.
I'm assuming a couple of the jailers we can see from the shadows we're in.
Yeah, so you can definitely see number 4 across the street. You could Findizzle and Dragoon would have eyes on Jailer 2. Findizzle would be able to see the Jailer 1 in the other alley. Traka, you could probably peek your head around, staying in the shadows, and you would be able to see Jailers 3 and 6.
Of those, can I kind of give a signal motion to the two up front to get kind of a clear sight and see if we recognize the jailers, either 4 or 2, as being ones that were at the tavern?
Yeah, you would need to roll.
Would that
Probably
be investigation or?
It'd probably be a history check, just trying to think back on your memory.
Okay.
You guys were
Yep.
skadooting pretty fucking quick, so.
Right. Okay, so that's going to be me,
So that also
Traka,
benefit
Dragoon,
us
and
then?
Findizzle.
For their memory of our faces, since we were in and out of the jail so quick.
Yeah, I've already had that rolled.
I was just asking.
Yeah.
All right, so Bjork, that's a straight 13 for history.
Okay. You don't recognize anybody? Straka, go ahead and roll.
I got an 18.
You also do not recognize anyone. And I'll roll for Findizzle since he's on the other side.
I'd like to reach in my pocket and pull out a couple gold coins and hand them to Walter.
Okay. He grabs
And
them.
then I'm going to give Walter a little pep talk. And I'm going to say, I need you to screech and run up into about 1 o'clock where there's not a guard and it looks like an alley goes down on the side of that brown house.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if we just start panicking and chasing Walter, it might be enough of a distraction that they won't pay it any mind and we'll just look like some fools that are chasing a monkey.
Roll on animal handling.
19.
He looks at you, cocks his head, bites the coin, and just climbs up your body and perches on your shoulder. He rolled a natural 1 for understanding.
Fuck. I take my gold coins back and put them in my pocket.
He screeches as you try to pull away the gold coin.
I throw it up where I want him to run.
Okay. Roll an acrobatics. No. Yeah.
11.
I would say, I mean, it's pretty easy to throw a coin. I would say it lands.
I circle and point that way and take off running
Okay.
after Walter.
It doesn't quite hit the house area. I would say it's like 15 feet from you, maybe, in a straight diagonal line. So probably I'm going to move you just to kind of show you about where I dropped you off at. The jailer sees Walter running after a coin and starts walking that way.
I'm assuming I'm at Walter.
No, you threw the coin and Walter ran after it. So Walter is like right next to like Jailer 4, kind of just like grabbing at the coin.
I'm gonna signal to that alley, so hopefully the guys will take off down it and throw another coin over to the guards left to try and get the Walter to go down there a little more.
Okay, that'll work. You throw another coin, and Walter starts running for it, and the jailer also starts running for it. He is not used to seeing gold coins. So you all run, right? Everyone's running?
Yeah.
All right.
All together.
Yep.
With your stealth rolls from before, we'll determine if they hear you. So give me just a second. Jailer 4 does not hear anybody. He is too interested in the fucking gold. Dragoon, as you're running, you trip over a loose cobblestone, and Jailer 3 starts walking this way. He has not spotted you yet, but he definitely heard you running. Or heard
I get up
something running.
and move.
You're already running, so it's fine. I just don't have enough space to put you on the same spot.
Can I quickly do whatever my whistle or call is for Walter before we get too far away? I mean, I'm assuming we're down the alley a little ways and they're not able to see us now.
You have 2 jailers walking towards the direction. Jailer 4 is like pocketing those 2 gold that he stole from Walter. Walter's fucking just screeching, so if you do your whistle, he'll just fly to you, so that's fine. All of you are hiding in this alley, and just for simplicity's sake, I'm going to move you to over here and act like that's the alley, if that's fine.
Yeah.
There's more
Yeah,
room.
you're fine.
Is it dark in the alley because it is nighttime, correct?
It is near. No, it is actually afternoon for you guys, but it is still shadowed because it's a city, and the places have shadows. So I would say you're able to kind of hide yourself. Those two jailers are at the edge of the alley. I need all of you, since you ran, to roll another stealth check, please.
Okay. Ooh.
Double 13s. That is a 17. That's kind of terrifying, guys. I don't think I want to play anymore tonight.
Bjork?
Hey, I've got 13 tattooed on my wrist.
Nat
man.
20.
Ooh, Dragoon with a nat 20. Bjork, what was yours?
Bjork, that's a 17 with 2 for 19.
Nice.
Damn.
Someone want to roll for Nylar for me?
I will.
Yep, I'm going to let Chris take that one.
19 plus his modifier.
Okay, it's 21.
Damn.
Good roll, buddy. Together, we would
Hey.
have made a nat 20.
Hey, the glow in the dark dice is staying out right now.
And just for an FYI, Finn Dizzle got a 21 as well. All right.
Damn.
Let's see what these guys hear.
I want to ask Finn Dizzle if he can help us right
Finn
now, because we
Dizzle,
kind of need him to do something.
Finn Dizzle looks scared to death. You can definitely ask him, but you need to roll persuasion to see if he actually helps, because he's scared.
That's a 6.
He doesn't even seem to recognize that you're talking. He's kind of in his own head. You can see him like looking around frantically. He's actually roll an insight, Traka, since you're the one talking to him.
That's a nat 1, so 4.
With a natural 1, yeah, you're not really sure, man. He just looks scared. You can't really tell why.
Bjork, can I go up and kind of grab him by the collar and shake sense into him? And
You will
I
break
just
your
want to
stealth
ask
if you
him.
do.
Oh, shit.
I don't have
That's
time
fine.
for this. We got to keep moving.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we got to get out of here.
You look behind you, and the guards seem to have walked away from the end of the alley. And you overhear. Actually, all of you roll perception. Anything over a 14 will automatically succeed for all of you.
Nope. Not
Nope.
Bjork.
Dirty
Dragoon.
20.
All right, dirty 20 will make it. Traka, you hear one of the guards just say, "Must have been a cat or something. Let's keep looking." And they walk away from the edge of the alley, and you guys are currently hidden. What do you want to do?
I'm going to pet Traka and give him a gold coin to keep and tell him good boy, good monkey.
Aren't you Traka?
I met Walter.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I scratched my head. Good monkey, good monkey.
I'm gonna pet myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay, good job.
Give myself a gold coin.
Yay! Yeah, I meant to say Walter.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Bjork's looking at Traka and he's like, I remember my first beer.
I'm gonna roll for Walter to see if he makes any sound as you're giving him praise, because he's not used to being quiet. You got extremely lucky because he made noise. The jailers rolled 2 natural 1s in a row.
Yeah, boy. That's 3 now. All right, guys, we got to seriously start playing because we ain't going to get lucky like this all night.
Yeah, that sucks.
I want to turn around and look at Finn Dizzle and be like, do you got a hideout or something here? Or does your buddy, wherever the fuck he is?
He's still pretty scared. He doesn't really he's just nodding, but roll an insight.
Fucking bedazzle. We just need to ditch that guy, man.
19?
Thought about it.
With that, you could tell that he's not used to conflict. He seems to be pretty shaken up about what's happening.
So I want to look at him and be like, look, Vin Diesel, right here. Look, part of adventuring. Shit happens. Come on. Pay attention.
Since you are breaking
Does
stealth,
your buddy
I
have a hideout?
to roll for the jailers again.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna pick Vin Diesel up by the back of his shorts and just take off down the alley. Signal.
Yeah,
Let's
just-
go. We'll
Alright.
stuff them in your
Get out.
backpack, man. Just
Yeah.
stuff them in your backpack.
With
We got
that,
shit to do.
you hear the jailer say, "Over here," and they are running after you. But they are pretty far away.
and say, "Here's your fucking wizard," and throw him and take off running the other way.
As you do, Vin Diesel disappears.
Shit.
I'm
Well,
And you
still
look,
running.
and you think back. Actually, Chucky, you may not have been there. Whoever was in the Dragoon, you seen Vin Diesel just pop out of the tavern. You have a feeling he teleported somewhere.
Yep. I just tell it. I just kind of say, everyone, just keep going. Just follow Chaka.
yeah. I think we need to get the fuck out of this area and journey to the west here.
Go.
All right, where do you guys
I'm
want to head?
saying,
You have never been here before, so you're going blind.
back to my meadow.
Knowing there's a bunch of jailers right here, I'm going to say we go west down this alley that we're in.
So remember, you went east to get to west because of the size of the map. So you can keep going east, or you can backtrack and go back to where all these guys are.
I'd like to go east.
Okay.
Fuck. Yeah, that's right.
I need
Nylar, what is your movement speed?
We need to go in this fucking house.
Is it 30?
Fuck, I don't know. Hang on.
Nylar's movement speed is 25.
Yeah, there
I
you
want to
go.
stuff Nylar in Bjork's backpack so we can move as fast as possible.
Roll a dexterity
Yeah,
Sorry,
check.
Nylar, we still love you, buddy, but we got to move fast.
Roll a dexterity check.
I'm going to
with
double
disadvantage.
dash.
Gotta go.
Are you going to double dash right now? Because
Yeah,
Straka's
I'm
trying
going to
to put
double dash and
Nylar.
smash into this open door of this house.
Okay.
That's
I'm
a
missing,
12.
yeah, I'm missing here because of you.
With a 12 and him double dashing, Nylar does not get in his backpack.
Can I jump in his backpack?
Oh, I
You're
thought he
not
was
in
already
mine.
in my backpack.
No, I asked you if you were doing it as he was doing this.
Oh, I thought we discussed that when we were on the other side of this building.
Nope.
Fuck.
So Bjork, you
I'll
run
stuff
across.
him in mine.
Okay, that's fine. Nylar, you run across. This door is shut, and it budges, but not very much. It does
I
make a
thought you
lot
said
of
it was cracked open.
the one on the other side of the. Remember, you went through this alley first. You're on a different street now.
Yeah, I was
investigate
looking at the
real
one.
quick.
So
The house
you're
to the
telling me
right of us.
I need to break through this door, huh?
So, just a reminder, because the map's not very big. You went through
Mhm.
this top alley, and you ended up
Yeah.
basically here, right? This is a new
Oh,
house.
okay. All right. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
We're okay. All right. Fuck it, dude. Let me kick that damn door.
Roll strength hit.
All right, we'll let you kick it.
Strength is 13 with 4 for 17.
That's enough to destroy it. You kick in the door, and it just flies off the hinges. The jailers, you look back, and they are directly on your tail. All of them. Because you are making a lot of noise.
How many
Yep.
jailers are right on us?
5.
Go through the house. Fuck it. Knock everything over on the way through. Behind you.
Okay.
I'm going to run right behind Bjork, double dash, but start knocking over tables and bookshelves, whatever I can to try and slow them down.
I need each of you to roll dexterity checks to see if you can get past the stuff you are knocking down.
17.
Okay, that's fine.
Nylar, need one being in my backpack.
No, Nylar, you are fine because you're in his backpack.
That's a 9 for Dragoon.
Okay.
21.
Cool. Nathan, you are in
York's
jail.
13.
So 2 guards seem to kind of get stuck, but 3 of them are still on your tails.
Can you describe the inside of the house? Like, is it straight through kitchen, back door to front door, just like a little square hut? Or...
Yeah, it's more like a 1-bedroom studio apartment. So think like it's very open, right? And you have your kitchen. So you open the front door, you walk in, and there's the little sitting room. Directly in front is the kitchen. To the left is the bedroom where you see like the bed and stuff. And then everywhere else is just kind of open. And like you guys have knocked over like bookshelves and shit trying to get everything. So I would say right now you're probably in the kitchen unless you want to detour through the bedroom area. There is a window in the kitchen and in the bedroom, but they are barred.
Is there a back door or front door?
There's
Or
definitely
do they have two
there
doors?
was a front door. Bjork kicked it in. The back
Bjork
door
destroyed it.
The back door is there, but currently there is stuff in front of it.
Stuff in front of it.
Like
That's a fucking fire hazard.
oh yeah, for sure.
Can I kind of say, hey, Nylar, have you ever flown through? Oh, fuck, there's bars.
Yep.
Can I start a fire?
You certainly can.
No, I'm just kidding.
I heard it.
Burn the place down.
How are
I
you?
gotta kind of want to call the raise hell card and go for it, Bjork. Rip, start that fire. I'm gonna
Yeah, fuck it.
start
I'm gonna
trying
pull
to
out my
move
tinder
shit out of
box.
the door.
All this shit thrown in front of the front door that we came in. I'm gonna start a little fire here.
The stuff in the front door. Oh, the stuff that you guys knocked down.
Yeah,
Okay.
Is this an inhabited house?
I'm picturing. You said we were throwing down like bookshelves. I'm just gonna toss a bunch of books together in front of the front door and
It
start
is-
a fire.
It is currently unoccupied, but it is someone definitely lives here.
Would there be a fire in their wood burner?
It is cold and empty.
There be any candles, or is it just
I have
Oh,
a
there are
ti-
definitely
I have a
candles and
tinderbox.
lanterns.
daylight lights the room?
Daylight's light in the room right now. This person was probably at work. There are
Oh, I'm
unlit
about
candles and unlit lanterns around. The
I'm
lanterns
about
would
to
have
make some
oil in
light.
them.
I'm gonna start throwing the unlit lanterns at Bjork's fire pile so that the gas ignites more.
Okay, roll an acrobatics check. See if you can hit the pile.
While they're
7.
doing that, can I unpile this shit from the back door?
Hold on. What was that?
7.
You actually miss. It splatters against the wall instead. Still pretty close. It'll probably catch some shit on fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep throwing stuff I can find, whatever chunks, cupboard doors, pieces of floor. I don't give a shit.
Anything
Parts of the
flammable?
wall
Got it.
into the fire so that it gets bigger, and
And-
Dragoon can move this stuff.
Bjork,
Ask Nylar
Yeah.
to go help.
roll a survival
Bjork,
check.
Survival.
I'm gonna yell to the
Bjork.
other guys while I'm doing this
Just Bjork.
to get us a way out.
Drake is working.
And survival, I've got 9. Hang on, I'm loading up here. 9 with 3 for 12.
Exactly what you needed. You are able to start this fire. Dragoon, roll a strength check to see if you can unpile the back door. And I'm imagining
Is anybody helping them?
with the oil,
That's 18.
you're able to move it, move some of the stuff. It's going to take you a little bit of time unless Nylar hops out of the backpack and helps you. All right, Nylar, roll a strength check as well, please. Traka, with the oil that you spilled with the 3 lanterns that you threw, as well as the plethora of books that was dropped, the fire starts raging very quickly, and smoke is filling the house. I need
Yeah.
everyone.
I'm gonna go start helping them move stuff out of the way.
Okay, I need everyone in the building to roll a. Was that a 7, Nylar? Okay, good to know.
Yeah, that was a 7 on my strength check.
Okay, I need everyone to roll a Constitution saving throw. So that's Dragoon, Traka, Nylar, and Bjork.
Ooh, Nat 20 plus 5 for
You are
Bjork.
perfectly fine.
Constitution.
Yep.
19.
I got a,
You are fine as
Sorry.
well. Dragoon,
I got a 12.
you start coughing. Another round of this, and you will start choking. Nylar,
Doctor. Oh. R rolled a 14.
Nylar, you are fine. Dragoon, as you're picking stuff up, you're breathing a lot heavier because you're picking up some heavy shit, and you're starting inhaling the smoke and some of the ash that's burning very quickly across from the room. Roll another strength check, Nylar and Dragoon, and anyone else that wants to help them.
Yeah, Bjork, I feel like once this fire started and it's going, we're fairly safe from the front door. I'm going to move to the back door to help them unpile it so we can get back out of here.
Okay.
No.
What'd you get, Nylar?
14 for Dragoon.
8, 9. Okay.
I rolled a 9.
Chris?
And Bjork, that's a... Oh, sorry.
14.
Okay. Bjork?
That's a 13 with 4 for 17.
Okay. And Traka?
8.
Traka, the smoke's kind of clouding your vision. You're not able to see much. You're picking up whatever you can see, but like there's a raging
Throwing
inferno.
Nylar behind me, and
Yeah.
he's running back to grab boxes.
Nylar, pretty similarly, you're not able to grab much either because there's a raging fire behind you, and it's kind of distracting you a little bit. The rest of you are able to clear off the back door. It is locked. What do you do?
I'm going to break it.
All right, roll a strength check.
Sorry.
Can I
I'm going
Can
to
I-
break it.
Can we, like,
can I
Throw
just
Nylar.
unlock the door?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
It
let's
is an
do that.
inside
Let's
lock.
Just unlock and open the door.
Okay, so you unlock the door and you push it
How
open.
dare you be so smart?
Can I at least try to, like, as he opens this door, I swing and miss?
No,
Actually,
can I let
I do
can I let
need.
Nylar kick the door first?
No, I need Nylar to kick the door while you're
Yeah,
unlocking
he's
it.
Yeah, that's
So,
that's what I'm trying to do.
Roll a strength check.
I rolled a 16.
Yeah, you, as he's going to unlock the door, you just fucking kick that motherfucker through. And then Bjork, you're still holding the lock in your hand, the little latch, but there's no more door.
Bjork, I'm gonna turn around and be like, well, I hope he's got insurance, and I'm just gonna pocket that door lock.
Okay.
The house is on fire.
With the extra gust of wind coming through and the oxygen resupplying the fuel, the blaze starts to spread, and it is getting
and I say
dangerously
we all
close.
take through
I'm
into
fucking
this
running.
next.
Are the jailers in the house or trapped on the other side?
They are currently, as far as you know, on the other side of the house.
I'm also gonna probably be an ass for this, but I'm gonna assume they're gonna do their civic duty and try and put this fire out. So I'm gonna say we all double time the fuck out of here.
You can assume it if you want.
Yep. Agreed.
All right. As you guys do
can I
exit,
throw
you
a
start
perception
hearing.
to see if I see them?
Yes, you should. And you also hear alarms going off, like bells tolling, and you're probably realizing it's probably some kind of like fire alarm that someone has triggered.
Okay. Bjork, I say we head south.
Dragoon, what'd you roll?
10.
You don't see anybody. All right. So you guys just
I
double
say we
timing
head
it?
south because we came from the west. We know the guards are on the north side of the house. I say we head south.
All right. I need you roll. Are you going to try to go stealthily or just double time it?
I would say neither. Just kind of normal time, just walking. Nonchalantly.
Nonchalantly. Okay.
Nonchalantly.
You guys walk away from the blazing inferno as everyone is running towards it with pails of water.
Yeah, and Bjork's just going to light a cigarette as we're walking down the street.
Do you have cigarettes in your inventory?
Bjork's going to pretend to light a cigarette as we're walking down the street.
Okay, good to know. You all walk away, seemingly unfollowed. Dragoon, you for sure don't see anybody with your roll. Everyone else, if you'd like to roll perception, you can to keep a look around, and then we're going to switch back over to the jail scene.
You guys go ahead. Bjork's confident, dude. Like, hero of the damn movie.
Yeah. Okay.
We're just walking away from this inferno. We're good.
Nylar. 19.
Nylar, you see a bunch of people running towards the house. You see a lot of guards coming towards the house as well, but you don't see anybody following you specifically. So it looks like it may be in the clear. And with that, we are going to move back over to the jail where Sharkbait, Dr. Philbert Freud, and Malak are. Malak is still passed out from his fight. Dr. Philbert Freud, what would you like to do?
What up?
You are in jail.
Is there a what? Okay, hang on. What's the jail cell look like?
Looking
Am I in a jail
around,
cell?
yeah. So if you look around, it's kind of like just a stone, cobblestone cell. There is a bed that is hooked to the wall, and it's like those Murphy beds that kind of fold into the wall. It's similar to that, except for it's folded
Okay.
down already. There is a sheet and a pillow. It looks pretty clean. And then you have a steel door in
Okay.
front of you. Go ahead and roll an investigation on the door.
I have a question really fast.
Yeah.
Did they take my jail sheet arm gauntlet from me when they released me, or did they let me keep it?
Oh, they would have taken it.
Because I
from you.
lashed that pillow to my arm. Damn
Yeah,
it.
they would have
All right.
taken it. I had to think about that one.
That was a 19 on investigation.
All right. Yeah, you definitely see you see a number pad, and it's not like 1 through 9. It's just 1 through 6. They are in horizontal order, just 6 buttons. Above it are 4 almost window-like appearances. One of the very first far left is slightly blinking.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the number pad and try one of these codes. See if I can figure out a code for this number pad.
All right. What number are you going to hit?
2, 3, 5, 6.
Let's do one at a time.
Okay, 2.
2 flashes on the screen and disappears.
Shit, okay. 3.
3 flashes on the screen and then disappears.
5.
5 shows up on the screen and disappears. And then it
1.
flashes twice.
It flashes oh. And 1.
1 appears on the first window and stays.
Oh, okay. 5.
5 flashes in the second window, and the 1 and 5 disappear, and it flashes twice.
Shit. Okay. 1.
It appears and stays.
6.
6 appears, flashes twice, and disappears.
The 1's still there?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Shit. Go back to 1.
Okay, 1 appears.
1, 4.
4 appears, then disappears, and your lights start flashing in the cell. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
That would be 13.
You are now paralyzed for 1 minute. So you are standing at the door, not able to move. And with that, a
Now,
jailer appears.
Does this only half affect him?
Nope. It fully affects him.
Asshole.
He's already paralyzed from the waist down, so yeah, he can't move his arms anymore. Your door opens.
Damn it.
Did they
I didn't mean
take-
to make-
I was swinging for you, Doctor.
Traka here. So did they take his chair, or is his chair part of him?
They broke off the weaponized pieces.
The crossbow.
Yeah, the
and-
crossbow and the spikes on his wheels, but he is able to still have his chair.
Okay.
Kind of needs it.
With that, a jailer walks in and stares at you and wheels you back over to the bed, lifts you out of your chair and lays you down, walks out, and just out of the corner of your eye, you're able to see the windows flash twice and disappear. And as the
Now-
screeching continues, the window and the door smashes shut, and that's all you know.
I've got a question about this chair real quick.
Yeah.
Does he control, you said that there were jewels, almost like maybe a toggle. Does he control that with his hand?
So that's
Or is
the
it some
jewels.
kind of like a psychic connection?
The jewels are controlled by hand movements. They're mainly for
Okay.
uses of stairs or if he's at like difficult terrain, like if
I
you're
mean,
going
that's-
through
I'm
snow
sorry.
and stuff.
Okay, so it's not like his mind that's actually controlling those jewels.
Nope, it's not a Professor
Okay.
X.
Not
All right.
Not like a Professor X thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, man, that's the first thing that popped in my head.
That'd be badass.
I know. That's what I thought.
Oh well.
All right. Sharkbait, since you're with us, what would you like to do? Because Malak is passed out and Dr. Filbert Freud is paralyzed. You don't know any of
Oh,
this.
I
but-
thought I was muted and I
Well,
turned
yeah.
off my volume for just the camera. I mean, my bad.
Yeah, he technically doesn't know that though.
No, yeah, you do not know that. You did hear screeching for a minute, but then it suddenly shut off.
I can still cast spells and stuff, right?
You can certainly try.
Oh wait, isn't it like last time they did it?
Well,
like shut
you
shut
don't
it down.
you don't know
You
that.
technically don't know that. Your character doesn't.
Oh, you're right. I don't know. I'm gonna just chill out for a minute.
All right, so you just lay on your bed and listen to the inmates screaming.
I wanna sing American folk tales.
All right, so you sing songs from your
Pretty good.
native land of America. Roll a performance check.
I can't.
Oh, someone roll a performance check for him.
I got you. 2. Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean you sound like a
I tried.
screeching parrot, but you think you're doing so good. Like this is probably the
All right.
best performance you've ever had in your mind.
I mean, it's as good as American folk music goes. You know.
Exactly.
I'll
That is
give-
all.
What's the seagull's name on Little Mermaid?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, no. Country equals death. That was for the other campaign.
That's for the other
Never mind.
campaign.
That's it. I'll chill after that.
All right. So if you're chilling out for the rest of the night, I would say you can do a long rest, sharkbait, and just sleep through the night.
right.
Dr. Filbert Freud, about this time, you're able to start feeling movement in your arms. Obviously not your legs,
Oh,
but you are laid up on the bed.
damn it.
Why can't it heal his
Okay.
paralysis?
Because that is a medical issue, not a magical thing.
Touche.
Nylar, lower your head a little bit.
All right. Dr. Filbert Freud, what do you want to do?
Okay. I'm gonna get back in my chair
Okay.
and As long as that guard left it close enough for me to get into.
Yeah, he did. It's right next to the bed.
I'm going to get back in my chair and try. Okay.
He's
not
a
that much
dick,
of
but
a
he's
dick.
not an asshole.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's just a dick in the asshole.
Yeah.
He's
there
a
you
tank.
go. There you go. I'm going to try this number pad again.
Okay. What do you want
See
to
if
do?
I can get the fuck out of here. All right. Gonna try number 1.
One flashes and disappears.
Son of a bitch. He changed the code on me. All right. Number 5.
5 flashes and disappears.
4.
4 flashes and disappears, and then flashes twice.
Ooh. 6.
6 flashes, or 6 appears, flashes twice, and disappears.
2.
2 appears on the screen and stays.
3.
3 appears, flashes, and the 2 and 3 disappears, and then flashes 3 times.
3 times. Damn it. Okay. Hit 2 again.
Okay, it stays.
5.
5 flashes, and both numbers disappear, and it flashes 3 times once more.
Oh, damn. Okay, so 2,
Yep, stays.
6.
It stays, and then disappears, and the lights start flashing again, and the screeching starts again. I need you to roll another Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
With what?
Disadvantage.
Damn it. Oh, shit. 8.
You are paralyzed for an hour now. And the guard
Fuck,
comes in
damn it.
again, looks at you and shakes his head, and you're able to see him. And says,
Just can't move.
"Well, you never learn." And he picks you up again, puts you on the bed, moves the chair to the other side of the room.
Damn it. Ah, bastard.
The other side of the room. What a dick.
So you are now paralyzed for an hour. Malak is still passed out, and Sharkbait is singing the song of his people. So we will say for the next hour, nothing happens. You're able to take a short rest, Dr. Filbert Freud. So if you need to do a short rest, you definitely can.
Okie dokie.
And with that, we're going to switch back over to the rest of the crew. So you guys are walking away from the fire. Everyone, it seems to be a pretty good fucking distraction because no one is in the streets currently.
Do we know where the jail is?
Yeah, you've walked from there.
And how far away would you say that is? And what direction?
From where you're at, it's about 4 hours of walking.
Oh fuck! Man, we really busted a move back there.
We need to get the hell off of the streets and try to find out where the hell Finn Dizzle is and
That motherfucker ain't coming back. I
get
threw
our
him at the
buddies and
guards.
I think we need to go break our motherfuckers out of here.
he'll
dude.
come back. He'll come back.
Yeah, we need to get our boys out of jail, dude.
Yeah, but we can't show up there right now.
Why not?
It honest to God, probably because we'd all get locked up at this point.
Oh,
I'm gonna say, Dragoon, you didn't kill anyone at the bar. I'll go distract them. Meet me at my meadow in, say, 12 hours. If anyone's not there, assume they're in jail.
Wait a
or
minute,
dead.
who am I taking to the meadows with me?
That's where we meet. You go to the jail and try and bail them out. I'll distract the rest of the guards. Meet at that meadow camp. because it's still set up. They won't know where to look for that.
How much gold do we have? Because we spent pretty much the last little bit we had getting you guys out.
You might have to do some shifty shit on the way there.
As
to
you
find
guys are
some gold.
discussing this, Vin Diesel appears right beside you.
Bjork's just going to be like, oh, shit!
I'm
And
gonna grab him by the scruff of the neck.
before you can do that, he waves his hand in front of all of you. And as you look around, you do not recognize each other. You are dressed in fine clothing with hefty coin purses on your sides. You have all of you. You all.
Do I still have my beard?
You do not. You are clean shaven. You are human.
Put it back, Vin Diesel, you son of a bitch!
And he looks at you and he says, "Mention the
Not
name.
the beard. Not the fucking beard.
Mention the name Francisco.
Did you say...
And your friends will be
Francisco.
released. And then meet me back at the tavern.
Do
I
what?
Meet me back at the tavern after you get your friends. Mention the name Francisco, and they will be let free." And then he
Did
disappears
you say
again.
I'm fucking cleanly shaven?
You all
did.
are now human, male, about mid-30s, very clean-shaven, very nice clothing.
Do we have New Balances on? Are we average dads?
You are no. You are. You look like noblemen.
Bjork, can I pull out the front of my trousers and just look down?
As you do, where your trousers look to be is nothing but air.
Mm.
Vin Diesel, how long does this last?
Vin Diesel is gone.
We better move then, I guess. Do you remember how to get to the jail?
Yes,
Because I sure as fuck don't.
And as
I do.
Bjork,
as you guys are discussing this, a carriage comes up to you and stops in front of you and says, "Did someone order a Kuber?
Yes.
I heard you're going to the
I'm gonna
jail."
hop in the cart.
Yes.
All right. You all hop in the
Bjork's like,
cart.
it's not my first cougar.
Exactly.
Walter's back with us, right?
Yes, Walter is with you.
I'm gonna spend
as
some
he
time
mentioned-
with him and pet him and do my rolls real quick.
Okay.
As he mentioned cougar, I'm gonna hop in this cart and I'm looking around for the Old Spice lady. Is she here?
No, there is no one here. It's just you guys.
I'm
And it's
I'm
an enclosed.
thoroughly confused.
It's an enclosed carriage. So the driver's on the outside with the horses. It is very, very nice carriage. The inside is very plush. It is purple velvet seats. It even has like a small keg that you could tap for beer or ale.
Oh yeah.
It is.
Yeah, no,
it
I'm
is
doing that right now.
very well made. And it
Okay.
will take you about an hour to get there with a carriage.
Okay. I immediately look at Chaka and I go, what are we going to say when we walk in there to get him? Besides Francis.
Bjork's gonna look at him and be like, Dragoon, okay. Leave the thinking to somebody that's drunk. And I'm gonna pour an ale and I'm gonna dunk my amulet of the drunkard in it. And I'm gonna drink about half of it.
I'm going to hold my hand down and hold it down and go, right now, Bjork is not the time.
No, I'm drinking.
I'll just talk
I
when
already
you guys
spoke.
let me talk. As a character, because I'm the smart one of the group.
No, you're the sensible one.
And Nylar, you're taller than you. Well, you look taller to everyone else, but you're still the same height, and you're looking at, the typical crotches of everyone around you. But everyone is looking about 2 to 3 foot in front, on top of you while talking to you.
I think what he's saying is I'm not 7 feet tall anymore.
You are, however, everyone's basically looking at your chest when they talk to you. Basically, you guys look about 5'8" to 5'11", varying differences just to make it look nice. But your real metrics have not changed.
Kind of illusionary.
Yep, exactly.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
Shit. Why not start acting kind of pompous and rich guy, stuck up, arrogant? Driver, I need something.
Okay, so yeah, on the carriage front side, there's like a little window you can open up. So you open it up and say, "Go ahead." What do you wanna do?
Driver, do you know where what was that guild called? The prostitute guild. We'd be paying money to, and technically they'd owe us money. You know where the prostitutes guild is?
You would know this. The prostitute guild is not who pays you. It is the tavern, so it's Steven and them.
Well, it'd also be a good way to get a message there.
Correct.
Since somebody blew up their owl.
Correct. However, we will get. He says, "Well, there's a few different prostitute guilds here. Which one are you talking about?"
He's gonna make me do this.
Bjork's like, the one with the cheap ones. Nyla, you want a cigar?
No, thank you. Oh, sorry. Hang on. My child, it keeps making me go back into the closet.
Dragoon, Malak, cigars, sirs?
All the fucking thing. The brothel guild. The brothel guild here.
Yes, that's the ones I was talking about. There's 3 of them.
Are they all the same or are they different?
They're all ran by the same people. They're just in different locales.
Well, then
The
who
one that's
fucking
closest
cares?
to the jail, please.
All right. I was paid to take you to the jail, but I guess I could take a pit
I'm
stop.
gonna hand him a couple gold coins and be like, ha 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 ha, you take us where I tell you.
He gladly
Chaka,
pockets it and says,
Chaka, sir.
"On our way."
3 cigars.
And he closes the window
and
behind
3
him.
cigars, please. Open the window. Driver, 3 cigars, please.
Everything is in the cart. You should have plenty of cigars, ale,
Can
and
you
I have
stop and
stashed
show us how
away.
this nonsense works?
And I have stashed away a little bit of spice.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and take that from you if you don't mind.
He kind of
You see
he
the
like
dude's eyes
definitely
get real
like
big when he hears spice.
he definitely like backhands
Yeah, see,
through the window.
You tried
and
to
hands
act
you
all
some
holy
spice.
till he said spice. I see where you at.
And now you
I do my
have
stupid little pompous laugh again. Ha 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 ha, and toss him some more gold coins out of this magic purse. It's
can
so
see-
funny.
I can see Chaka just taking hands full of coins, just tossing them at him.
yeah.
Right, like ha ha ha.
Now
They don't even reach him. They're just going in the street.
I will say these are coming out of your pocket, your actual pockets, not the illusionary coin purse. The coin purse is
No, but
imaginary. It's illusionary.
He thinks it's fake coins here.
Yeah, I mean maybe he can roll an intelligence
Go
check to
ahead.
find out.
Would the professor orb tell me what is happening?
Yeah, if you were telepathically talking like, what the fuck is going on? He would kind of just talk to you and be like, well, it looks like he put a disguise form spell of some sorts,
That son of a bitch.
but you still have all your other qualities, and the coin purse I see on your side is not your actual coin purse.
Shit. Oh well, fuck it. We're getting a free Richie right out of this. I might as well
Bjork.
milk it for what I can.
All right.
Bjork,
Onward, Onward.
Would I realize that he's accidentally throwing his own gold?
Are you paying that close of attention, or are you drinking ale?
Oh no, I'm fucking drinking.
Yeah, then no.
Never mind. Yeah.
I tap on the
this is
window.
This is like the best damn ride that Bjork's ever been on.
It is
I've never
super
had
fucking
fancy clothes.
plush. Yeah, it is super fucking nice. Like think
Yeah.
like Hummer limos. That's
No, dude, Bjork's kicking back like fucking Will Smith in the '90s.
Yeah.
Just kicking it with mace and sipping my champagne.
All right.
Nobody, that was fucking funny. Come on, man. Tough crowd.
Tough crowd. Tough crowd. So about an hour later, you guys appear dressed in very formal wear. You get into the jail. I'm just going to use your regular characters because, yep, stuff and reasons.
Things in
Time
there.
saver.
Truck. Finn Dizzle is not with you. I must put.
Oh,
Okay, you better
wait.
work that gold tongue of yours.
With that,
Did we
you guys,
go to the Brothels Guild?
Oh shit, you did. So you guys do go to the Brothels Guild first. I don't have a map of that, so I was not expecting it. So what do you guys want to do at the Brothels Guild? You're on mute, Traka.
I just want to send a message to the bar in Rothsey. I assume they'd have an agent there that could
Yeah,
relay
definitely.
it to
What do you want to
the
say?
bartenders. They ran into trouble. Your bird was killed. We have one for you. Please hold on to our earnings. We will return for them. Hope all is well. Thank you.
So as you enter, they ask for your name and what your business is. And as you ask them for a piece of parchment and you kind of tell them what to write and where it's going, they look at you and you say, "Are you the ones who opened the new brothel in Rothsey?"
I'll tell you later, but I need you to send this letter there.
Well, I have some gold for whoever is supposed to be picking it up.
I would gladly take that. Thank you.
Just kidding.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, you still look fancy too. Remember that.
You do not look like who they're expecting.
Yeah,
That
you're a
is
brothel owner,
14.
dude.
A what?
14.
Okay. She looks at you with a glint of intelligence in her eyes, smiles and winks at you, and hands over a pouch with 21 gold, 1 silver, and 9 copper in it.
Hell yeah.
And she says, "This is for the profits of the last 7 days. Day 1, 3 gold, 3 silver, 7 copper. Day 2, 6 gold, 2 silver, 5 copper. Day 3 and 4 were a bust, but you did not lose any money. Day 5, 8 gold, 3 silver, 4 copper. Day 6 and 7, 0 gold. And yesterday, 3 gold, 2 silver, 3 copper, which is
So
21 gold,
19.
1 silver, 9 copper."
That for us.
I might want to send Nylar's share back so he can buy an owl.
Yes. Also in the note, I need you to tell them this portion will buy them a new owl, and I'm going to put 5 or what? There's 7 of us, so that'd be 3 gold apiece. I'm going to put. No, I have Nylar's gold from the first payment, and I'm going to put that down so they can go
Okay,
buy the owl with it.
that works.
Yeah.
And she
I
makes
took
a
that
note.
from him when he killed the owl.
She kind of quirks her eyebrow and makes a quick note and says, "We will get this delivered expediently."
Thank you. Appreciate it. I hope to not see you again in this form, but I probably won't meet you again. Thank you. Here's a gold coin.
Come back
Have
if
a
you're
good one.
ever wanting to play.
I mean, you want to go for a
Play.
ride? I got some buddies.
A ride. She actually looks pretty interested. Roll another persuasion.
Yeah, dude.
This is the one that counts, boys. That is a
Sure.
17.
With a natural 1, she is very enticed and gathers 3 of
Big
her
parts.
best gals. And now you have a cart with 4 prostitutes.
Yeah, boy. Will
call it
Smith
the
in the
big carriage?
90s.
I'm going to say, onward, Steven, to the jail.
All right. And with
Bjork-
that,
Bjork's like, Steven?
oh yeah, that probably makes Bjork sad.
Can
Sorry, it's
I
just the first
can
name
I
that
throw an
came to my head.
investigation? Because I thought
Yeah.
that
Yeah, go ahead.
I thought the Spice Lady was here and she wasn't.
Can there be, you said there's 4 prostitutes, right?
Yes, they're in the carriage with you now.
Okay, are they all pretty fair-looking ones, or
They
is there a
are.
bad
It
one in
is
the
their
group?
best women. It is the best women they had that accompanied her.
Damn it! I should have asked for an ugly one.
Bjork, what'd you investigate? You may be on mute.
No, I figured if you get drunk enough, she might look like Steven. Yes,
Brandon,
I can.
can you not
I
hear him?
cannot hear him.
He cannot.
Can you leave and rejoin, please?
He got a 14, Brandon.
Okay. I'll wait till he comes back real quick before I tell him what he won. All right. You are back?
Can you hear me now?
I can, yes.
There we go.
So with a 14, you do not see Steven anywhere, and you are very confused. And you open the front window where you seen Traka talking to Steven, and you look out, and there is a very fit, somewhat elderly man sitting on the stoop with reins in hand. Definitely not the Steven you recognize.
Yeah, yep. I'm gonna lean back in.
I'm gonna pull out that bag of spice and just be like, "Oh, how are you, ladies today?"
I
Throw
was
it
trying
down.
to portray the confusion there in my pause.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
with that,
that's
one of
not
the
Steven.
ladies sitting next to you, Bjork, starts rubbing your leg, and she looks kind of confused because her hand touches something solid before even hitting your form.
That's right.
And she starts like all of you see her hand hovering over his what looks to be a human form. So it looks like she's like not even touching him. But Bjork, you're feeling it.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
She goes,
Yeah, that's the.
and she looks
I
at
may
you.
have lost the left nut, but I feel like over the years the right nut grew to take on the left nut's shape.
Okay.
So now it's just one big fucking nut.
You can definitely tell she's grabbing your thigh.
Oh, wow. It's an orc thing.
Yeah.
That's not my thigh.
Yeah. And
she's grabbing what she thinks is my thigh.
she looks at you and she says, "Very interesting form you have. Shall we remove it?"
Bjork's gonna look at her. I'm gonna be like, "Woman, you're immune for that. That's the only thing I have left.
I can work with
Let's
this.
leave it.
And with
Let's
that,
leave it be, and you can pet it."
Starts unbuckling what she kind of has to search for it, but she starts unbuckling your belt. She rolled a 3 for holding back. So yeah, she is
She's
going
all in. She's full send.
Yeah, she is full send. Now the mistress that you talked to, Traka, is immediately to your side, and she
Like,
looks over and she goes, "I can never control that one."
Yeah, I think he'll like it. He's uncontrollable as well.
Very well. And with
would you
that,
like
she
a drink?
starts just chit chatting with you. She rolled a natural 20 with control. She starts just kind of chit chatting with you, kind of just small talk, waiting for the first move. She's definitely not going to take it. Dragoon, you have one sitting next to you.
Bjork, can I whisper over to Traka and Orc and tell him I think our disguises are going to be duped? As she's like rubbing up on my third thigh.
I think we'll be all right. We're on the way to the jail. We can be quick with them or take them with us. It don't matter. All we have to do is get them out and be on our way.
Well,
And
I was thinking
something of note.
I was thinking we could use the whores as a distraction or payment.
Yeah.
Something to note. They are very well dressed as well. They are the finest women, so they are on par with how you look to be dressed.
I'm gonna
also Brandon,
chat up the lady, the headmistress or whatever. And
the headmistress actually overhears this, and she says an orc as well.
Fuck.
Are you needing something from us? We are at your
Might need
disposal.
some help.
What can we do?
Bjork.
Can
Bjork,
you
I'm going to
be
look up an
pompous
orc, and I'm going to...
bitchy?
Bjork, you're
I'm gonna
probably
say-
not paying attention to this because you're getting a blowjob.
Fuck. Oh, I had a good one.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Blowjobs kind of take precedence.
Pussy and
Yeah.
persuasion.
We don't-
Dragoon, you have a lady with you as well. Nylar, you as well. And they are somewhat holding back. They are not as moderated as the mistress. So they are kind of like playing with your hair, or what looks to be hair.
What they think is your hair.
Yeah, and they all definitely know these are disguises and magically done so, but they don't seem to mind, and they're just kind of giggling back and forth and kind of just pointing at the one with Bjork and saying, "She's always so crazy."
How far do you think
Those
she'd
two
go?
will be a perfect match.
One of the ladies look over at you, not the mistress, Traka, but one of the ladies that's talking to Nylar, and she says, "She'll go all the way."
Let's, Mistress, you and the crazy one can stay. Let's get these other two out of here. Unless you need them for something, Nylar, Dragoon.
She looks at you and she says, "I'd rather them stay, one per person."
Well, I didn't
Also-
mean it like that, but if we do need some help and they're not gonna
We
help,
can.
then
It sounds like you're going to the jail with disguises, and this is the mistress talking. Are you, by chance, looking to get someone out?
we are getting someone out. I just have to go inside. Would you watch the door for me? Or perhaps walk in with me and
How about we walk arm in arm, each of us? The guards know us well, and they will trust us.
okay, let's do that.
All right. About this time, Bjork, you're blowing your load as the carriage pulls up to the jail. It's been almost a full 45 minutes, so that's pretty good stamina there. She wipes off her mouth and says, "Oh, excuse me," and opens the
She
door.
wipes off her whole face.
Oh no, she swallowed all of that. She rolled a
Oh,
fucking
okay.
natural 1 with control, dude, or a
God
3
damn.
with control. So yeah,
Is she full?
she looks a little bloated.
This is like the gallon of milk challenge.
Yeah, right. Oh god.
Very disappointed in it, by the way.
I should be ashamed. I'm not.
Oh, we
Bjork's
have
the
no
one that
shame.
blew a load in her mouth, and now she's got the gallon challenge in her mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, Bjork.
It's like an elephant.
Oh god. With that, you guys walk into the jail, hand in hand with your mistresses. Truck, I will say that you and the main mistress will like take front, so you'll get in there first while just everyone files behind.
So that an orc asked her to follow my lead.
She nods. She doesn't say anything,
Nylar.
but she nods. Go ahead, Nylar.
So is this like cottage cheese load, or is this like sour cream load?
Bjork, answer that.
Bjork, I'm going to turn around to Nylar and go, you want to find out?
You need a doctor or a wizard or something. I don't know.
There ain't enough magic in this world to cure what he's got.
Nah, man, I'm half popped on ale, just riding along.
With that, Traka, the mistress and you stand in front of Princeton once more. Princeton looks at her, at the other ladies, then at you four.
Say, hello, Pendragon. Mr. Francisco sent us for a turtle and 2 birds. One of them has a chair. He said you'd let them go with us. Ha 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 ha.
Would you say
Here's
you're
some
here
gold.
for
Throw a couple gold at him.
2 turtle doves? Sorry.
And a partridge and a pear tree.
Wheelchair.
He looks at you and he visibly straightens up when you say the word Francisco.
I do it again. Francisco.
Ooh, do it again.
Francisco.
He stands up and he says,
Bjork.
you're here on business for Mr. Francisco?
Yes.
Oh,
He says release them now, and they better be healthy, and they better have all their stuff.
he's like snaps his fingers twice, and about 4 guards come in, and he says, "What are you doing? You heard the man." They're like, "No, we didn't." And he said, "Release those
Francisco!"
prisoners." And the Francisco demands it, and they all just fucking straighten up, like standing at full attention. He goes, "Yes, sir. Which inmates?" He says, "The turtle and the 2 doves." And they said, "Aye, sir." And they just fucking book it to release these guys. Dr. Filbert Freud, you are awake and able to move your top half as normal. And you see a guard come in and lift you up from the from the bed and place you in your chair. He says, "You're free to go. Follow me." And the same with Sharkbait and the same with Malak. And you all gather
Captain.
together. And you 3, Malak, Sharkbait, and Dr. Filbert Freud, you're not familiar with who's standing in front of you. You've never seen these people.
Say, have no fear. We're here to save you. Let's go.
And Bjork, I'm going to walk up kind of from the back. And I still got my woman in tow, and we're going to come up kind of cheerfully. I'm going to say, Francisco requested a full pardon for all members involved in the tavern skedaddle.
Roll a persuasion with advantage.
I'd like to back him up on that, or give him a help.
Because he's
Bam,
got a
son.
whore.
That's a 19.
All right. Traka, go ahead and roll persuasion with advantage as well. And we'll use the highest.
18.
Is this like Polyjuice? Is like one of my green eyeballs starting to pop back out?
With that, they all straighten up as they hear his name again. And they say, "Done." And they start striking names through and blacking them out like CIA black files, right? And they're just fucking redacting everything. And in fact, the Princeton kind of looks down and goes, "Fuck this." And he rips the whole thing out and throws it into a torch.
And Bjork, I'm going to look at him again, and
Appreciated.
I'm going to say, also, Francisco requested, if these boys are ever in trouble again, you ignore the crimes.
Roll another persuasion with disadvantage.
14 and 15, so 14 flat.
I will have to talk to Francisco about that.
Yeah.
Are you
go ahead.
questioning
Fuck it. I don't give a shit.
Francisco's authority here, Pendragon?
Francisco is not the king. He cannot pardon all future.
He's
Did
not
you just
pardoning
say
future.
Francisco is not the
Can't.
king? Young sir, may I have your name?
Princeton.
It's Pendragon.
And I will escort you to Francisco if needed.
You said his name was Pendragon?
Yes, I think we're done here, Pendragon. Thank you. We'll take these
His name
criminals
is-
and leave.
Princeton, if you're taking notes.
Duly noted.
But
Pendragon.
he's
I've got
definitely-
your name written.
Yep.
Gentlemen, let's get out of here.
Ladies, shall we? We all
course.
turn around.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you all walk out unattended as you see Princeton tidying up his desk, knowing something just happened.
Oh, something fucking happened.
Steven, back to the bar, please.
We just got the fuck out.
You load up and you head back to
That was
the
my
tavern.
best Chris Rock voice.
With that, as soon as you enter the carriage once more, your forms drop. Malak, Dr. Filbert Freud, and Sharkbait, you now see the true forms of Dragoon, Nylar, Bjork, and Traka, and 3 very attractive women.
I hated that voice. Please don't make
Bjork, can I start a windmill to try and dignitize the women into going into the tavern?
You can certainly try.
Okay. That'd be
Can I look at
performance,
Chaka and just
athletics, maybe to hang on to it.
No, it'd be performance.
That laugh reminded me of the surfer from SpongeBob.
I can do that pretty well,
What's up, dude? It's a 7.
so I look over at Chaka and Draconic and I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
I tell him in Draconic, I don't fucking care, but they're free and none of us have charges in this town anymore, so we fucking win.
With
Enjoy
that,
your lady.
The mistress looks over at you, Dragoon, and in Draconic says, I believe we just saved your ass.
I look at the mistress and in Draconic tell her, I would like to have a conversation with you later.
This woman
just-
speaks
she just-
fucking
she's
everything.
nuts.
She just nods. She is the mistress of the fucking brothel. She speaks
I wanna-
every language.
I want to
Hang on,
start
Bjork.
speaking abyssal to my orb and see if she speaks that.
Okay.
alright.
She looks at you, quirks a smile,
What do I?
and she responds, but it's very elementary. It's not super. It's not. She's definitely not fluent, but she says, "Abyssal is a very weird choice to talk to a glass ball."
It's the glass ball taught me it. I like it. He's my friend. Don't shake him though, and I put it up to her and show her.
Let's see if she sees anything.
He gets angry if you shake him.
She looks in, and you can see this from like the back of the globe. He's just standing there waving at her. But as he moves his mouth, you can hear him, and he's just doing his standard introduction. But she seems to say, or she looks at, she goes, "He's not. His mouth is moving, but I don't hear anything."
What is he saying?
He's just doing an introduction, like saying, "Hey, I'm a Professor Orb." Blah 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 blah.
Just relay the message to her.
Okay. Oh, that's
Yeah, it's
an
pretty
interesting
cool.
find. Where'd you find it?
It's somewhere along the road on one of my adventures.
Oh, so you guys are adventurers.
I want to like bounce between languages, like every
Oh, yeah.
sentence, so that
She's following
it kind of
along.
confuses her.
Yeah, no, she's following along perfectly. The Bizzle does hang her up a little bit. It takes her longer to respond, but yeah, she's keeping up pretty well.
And Bjork, can I look at her just in common tongue and say, "Do you know what I'm saying?"
And she looks at you and says, "Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?"
Bjork's like, "Yep, she knows it all."
And then she looks at Nylar and she goes, "Never touch a fine woman's radio."
What? Bjork's like, what? Okay.
However,
I'm looking.
Only-
no. Yeah, no.
only
That's not-
Nylar understands her.
Oh, she's
Sure.
speaking Gnomish?
Sure.
She is
No.
speaking gnome.
She said, "No, I haven't touched a woman's." That took me rush hour too, dude. It took me a minute.
I look at her in Celestial and ask her what language that is.
She looks at you in gnomish and says, "It's gnomish."
She says it in Gnomish.
Bjork,
She's got the hots for me.
Bjork, can I kneel down just a couple feet and speak again in common? You mean like this?
You don't know what language she's speaking, so you would
No,
not.
I said in common.
I know.
I'm gonna kneel down a
How-
couple feet.
Right, but why are you kneeling down?
Oh, I assumed because she was talking to Nylar.
Oh, I
He's-
see.
insulting.
She looks at you, and she grabs you by the chin, and with unmatching strength, like it does not look like she could use that much strength. She pulls you back up to your straightened form as much as you can in this cart, and says, "Speak on your own level, if you would."
We are just gonna take a step back, and in Orc, I'm gonna be like, "She's a witch."
And you look around. Well, most of you look around. Bjork's kind of fascinated that she's a witch, apparently.
No, I'm not fascinated. I'm fucking scared.
You actually see the ladies having their hands in their purses, and roll a perception check. All of you.
Oh,
actually.
these fucking assholes.
Where'd my D20 go?
Sharkbait rolled a nat 20.
Oh, fuck. We'll just
No,
use shark
I'm
baits.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
I was like,
I can't roll.
Oh,
I mean, you could use your phone and.
I was saying, Bjork, that's an unnatural 20, though.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Oh, I could.
I was going to say the same for a Dragoon.
Unnatural 20? Okay. Traka?
I was trying to find the other language I know from the Professor Orb. Sorry, what's happening?
You look around and all of them have their hands in their purses. I need a perception roll.
Nylar.
Yep, Nylar.
What's Sharkbait's perception?
7.
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to look. Hold on.
I got a 4.
He
2
rolled a
plus 2.
16.
Oh.
No, did you roll for him?
Yeah.
Okay. Sharkbait, you can use yours or you can use his. What do you want to do?
I'll use mine because I rolled and I feel like it's only fair.
Okay, what is yours?
4.
Okay. Sharkbait, you don't really notice much. Dragoon, what was your roll? Actually,
A
sorry.
dirty 20.
Oh, that's right. Okay, Malak.
21.
Dr. Filbert Freud.
21.
Damn, you guys are rolling good tonight. And then Nylar with a nat 20. Okay. Most of you, except for Sharkbait, notices their hands are on hilts of daggers. And as she raises you up, Bjork,
Fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
the ladies close their purses and puts their hands back on their laps.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, they
Bjork,
were
I'm gonna stand up. Bjork, I'm gonna stand up, still pompous, and be like, "Huh. Well, I'm out of this party."
Do you walk out of the carriage as it's driving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
I feel like it's a very Bjork thing to do. I dig
I
it.
want to try and grab him.
Okay.
But hey, no, I still have an ale in my hand because if I'm in this fucking carriage, dude, I've got an ale.
As you step outside, your hand, I'd assume like your hand's
I
going
feel like
first.
I would have an ale and a cigar, so I wouldn't be able to grab him.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, Bjork, as your hand passes through the threshold of the carriage, the ale and the cup disappear, and you continue out, and you land. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god, dude. All right, let me throw two because first is to I wanted to try and balance my ale, whether it disappears or not. I need to know if that was balanced as I was stepping out.
Okay.
It's a drunkard thing to do, man.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so what was it? Dex save?
Yep.
All right, so that's a 13 to balance the ale.
I would say it's pretty balanced.
Okay, all right. So as I'm kind of fumbling out in the streets, you know, catching me, and I'm fumbling on I'm balancing my mug. All right, so that is it's an 8.
You trip.
You realize you don't have an ale, right?
He does
Not
now.
yet.
As you step out, you actually you notice that your ale's gone, and you're like,
Yeah, I was so
"Fucking
worried about the
witches!"
ale.
And you fall out and you tumble onto the ground. You take
Fuck. Damn it.
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fuck.
And I need you to roll another dexterity save to see if you landed under the cart and get ran over.
Under the cart, I was stepping out.
But you fell.
All right. Say 14.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, you're able to roll out pretty easily. The carriage is just driving on down. It travels at about
I'm gonna knock on the
100
window.
feet around.
Steven, we lost a passenger. Can you go grab him, please?
He nods and he reins in the horses, and he steps down and he sees a half orc in the middle of the road, but he doesn't see his passenger. And he climbs back
Steven,
up.
that's your passenger. Don't mention this.
Don't mention this.
I'm gonna look at one of the ladies, the one that's with Nylar, and say, "Can you do this man a favor, please?"
She taps on the carriage and she says, "Do what he says." And he says, "Yes, madam," and closes the window behind him. You no longer see him, but you see him dragging Bjork back to the carriage. Bjork, if you try to resist, I need a strength saving throw. Or a strength check.
Fuck that, dude. I lost a nail. I'm walking back to the carriage.
All right. Perfect, because he rolled a 4. So he's acting like he's trying to drag you, right? But you're just walking back.
Yeah, Bjork's just he's tugging on my arm. I'm just like, the fuck, dude.
Yeah, and he seems pretty happy with himself after you get in. And as soon as you cross that threshold again, a mug of ale appears in your hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink it.
All right.
The whole thing.
And with that, the carriage rocks back into motion, and you guys are back on your way to the tavern. If you're chugging that,
yeah,
I would say at this point you'd probably need a Constitution saving throw.
All right. This is a 14 with 5 for 19.
You're pretty tipsy, but you're okay.
Okay. Do I have my fancy clothes back on?
Nope.
Fuck. All right, that's fine.
You are in your half-orc form.
I still have a pinky out on my mug.
Yeah, I figure. You're still in that noble state of mind.
Uh-huh.
Everyone else, you guys saw this happen. The mug, you actually did see the mug disappearing as he went through the doorway and then reappearing when he came back through.
I grab one of the cigars and light them up.
Okay. You start smoking a cigar.
Which one?
There was a box. They're all the same.
Yeah.
I hope they're
no.
Cuban.
I thought there was a cigar, and I thought there was a...
there is spice, which you guys haven't done anything with yet.
And I also grab one.
Forgot about that.
Open the door a little and stick it out to see if it disappears.
You're grabbing a cigar?
Yes.
Lighting it?
No. I want to light one, and then I want to grab another and stick it out the door to see if it disappears.
Weirdly enough, when you open the door, the smoke starts filtering out, but it doesn't actually filter out. It goes out the door, but there's nothing outside the door. And as you stick the cigar through, you can see it disappearing centimeter by centimeter as you're pushing it out. But as you pull it back, it fulfills again.
I want to ask Dragoon ask the mistress first her name. And,
everyone just calls me Madame.
Okay, Madame. Can I borrow that dagger in your purse for a minute?
She is
Just
not
1
carrying
second.
a purse.
Wherever you
It was all the others.
Use it for just a second.
She looks at you and grins and says, "You can search me if you'd like."
I'm going to start searching her and find the dagger.
Roll an investigation check.
That is a 19. I find everything.
You do find things, but no dagger. She looks at you and she goes,
fingernails?
Just standard, regular fingernails. The first two cut off.
You find a
I
round
use her
tip
little
dagger.
My
pinky
love.
fingernail, and I'm just gonna slide it down my cigar while I maintain eye contact with her. And then I'm gonna dump the tobacco out of the cigar and fill it with spice while maintaining eye contact with her.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna roll it up and
Her fingernail
light
does
it.
not cut through the cigar.
I licked it first, so the paper gets wet. It will then. I know how this
Oh,
works.
Just
okay.
leaves a little
I missed the
indent.
getting it wet part. My bad. Yeah. So you fill it up with spice.
And then after it's lit and I've taken the first puff, I'm gonna offer it to her.
She takes a hit. And Nylar, you were
Pass
wanting
it
to do
around.
something?
Yeah, I'm peculiar. I'm interested in how the
Shark Bait wants in on this.
has learned Gnomish.
So you strike a conversation with her about her history of Gnomish?
Yeah.
All right. She looks at you and changes to Gnomish and says, "When you're madam of brothels, you have to learn quite a few things, including different accents, different languages, different customs, different currencies, and different histories."
In Gnomish. Very many gnomes come through, apparently.
More than you'd think.
Bjork's just nodding his head, pretending to understand. Yeah.
Try to convince her and figure out if I can ask her. So, where'd those daggers you guys had go?
She looks at you, goes, "I do not need weapons, but my ladies are here to combat anything I deem necessary." And with that, she looks at the ladies and kind of nods her head, and all of them pull out daggers. Those daggers, however, each glow a different color. One
I feel
green,
like as
one yellow,
soon as they
one red, and one blue.
Put them
Bjork,
together, Captain Planet?
Maybe.
not knowing what's going on, can I throw an insight to figure out, the intention of the room here?
You definitely can. I will say, to help with this, they are just holding it. They are not pointing it at anything.
Yeah, I don't care. I've been in battle before. I need to know.
Would it be an Arcana check to see? Go ahead.
15 with 3 for 18.
You were definitely be able to read the room. You knew, you seen her nod, which is not. It wasn't aggressive, or she had no ill content in her eyes. It was just a normal nod to you, but
So just
on
kind of-
command, they were
Kind
able to
of
draw.
conversation.
Yep.
Yeah, because
Okay.
now that I know they glow, I want to figure out if they're magical. I'll even look at Dragoon because I know he can sense shit and be like, "Hey, what are you getting on these?"
Okay. Dragoon, are you proficient in Arcana?
Yes. Wait. Yes.
All right. Roll an Arcana check.
Guess I could ask Malak too.
I'll say I feel like that would just kind of be a nod.
I feel like I'm awkwardly sitting in the corner next to Madame with my dick out. Like
23.
nobody
Yeah.
else did this too.
You would know they are magical. You would not know anything else. Just that
The
they are
daggers
definitely
or
arcane.
Chaka's dick?
All of it.
That's what she
All the
said.
above.
You would need
I had to. Go ahead.
a spell to determine what kind of magics these were,
Or I can ask.
or you can ask.
So what's the significance of the glow of these daggers?
Green for poison, yellow for lightning, blue for ice, and red for fire.
Oh, guess I
Are
could.
you
Like,
guys
hey, I can
Power
do that
Ranger?
too.
I guess I could have put 2 and 2 together on that one. Good.
Yeah, probably.
Captain Planet.
What if you combine them? Do you get one mega super dagger?
As you say that, they touch the tips together, and
Just
nothing
the tips?
nothing happens.
Bjork's like,
Just
so
when
I
I
put
fine,
my
I'm gonna
chip in
jump
there
up
too
and
when they put all the daggers in together to
Ooh.
put
Oh,
my
man.
chip in as well.
Oh.
he beat me to it.
So you've smoked spice and drank. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw to see what happens.
He's gonna get poked by the poison dagger.
Hang
In
on,
his
hang on.
dick.
Is that disadvantage against all elements?
What'd you roll?
That is a dirty 20.
Okay, yeah. You're able to get it close without shaving too much hair off of your tip as a half orc. All of the ladies just stare at you, look down, look back up, and smile.
Sorry, I thought we were all doing this.
Yeah,
You
and
want to
Bjork,
touch it, I mean.
Bjork, I'm just backing off before I get close.
And as Traka says, you can touch it if you'd like. All of them drag their daggers across the shaft on each side. Not enough to pierce, but you definitely feel the tingle. And you're used to tingles, but these are a
It
different
makes
kind
his
of tingle.
pee-pee tingle.
And as they withdraw,
Traka
The-
starts
as
doing
if
that
you're-
stupid laugh.
the yellow dagger pokes just ever so slightly, and you can no longer feel your dick.
You've now entered rated X D&D.
This is not a BDSM podcast.
Your dick is now paralyzed for the next hour.
What the fuck?
Bjork,
And she
Bjork, can I
smiles.
look up and
And she
Bjork,
says,
can I look up and just give it a little slap? Just,
"You wouldn't know that this happened, but I mean, I feel like as Bjork, you'd probably just smack it anyways. So yeah,
yeah, just a little flick. Just
Traka, you see this? You don't feel it." And she looks at you and she smiles, the one that touched your tip, and she says, "Being numb has its advantages."
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was like an ED moment. Where it was
And
like,
then start
No, he
trying to
stayed.
do the windmill like
Okay.
Bjork. I've seen him do this once.
All right, roll performance.
Can he roll for size first? Because
No.
That is a big old 4.
With it being paralyzed,
smacked Bjork.
you don't have much control over it because it takes some kind of muscle control to do a proper windmill of dicks.
copter.
And it just kind of just like
for everyone,
flops,
man.
like, and that's it. Yeah,
he's just kind of flopping it up and down. Just
yeah, uncontrollable. And I need Nylar to roll a dexterity saving throw to see if he gets a dick in the face, because he is at the proper height.
Not that close to my dick, my face though.
You were
I'm
standing
on
up
one
talking
side of
to
the
her.
madame, and you're on the other.
Yeah.
Oh, am I talking to the madame and she's the one that knows Gnomish?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah. Sorry.
I thought it was some random cross. Deck save?
Yep.
That's a 18.
You're able to dodge
is
his dick
fucked
pretty
up.
well. And about this time, the
Can I
carriage
punch
stops.
it as I like bob and weave?
Oh yeah, you can definitely try to punch his dick.
it's a speed
Roll to
bag.
Punch him right in his dick.
Roll to hit.
I'm gonna control my punch though, so if I roll high, I just like
No, he
No,
can.
I'm not-
Oh
no,
no!
he-
Plus,
Oh
he's
no! I'll make
no,
sure he
dude,
doesn't
you just
die.
got an unarmed strike.
Oh.
You got to roll.
It's right. It is an unarmed strike.
What'd you roll?
Oh, sorry about your dick, bro.
I can't feel it. It's all right.
Oh, you won't have it anymore. It's a 14.
Does 14 hit?
I know it will.
No. He
Does
has,
a 14 hit me?
Yeah.
No, 14 doesn't hit me.
you miss. As he's
Okay.
windmilling uncontrollably, you go to strike his dick, and it just flops out of the way, almost as if maybe he does have some mediocre.
He's learned the dignitize.
Maybe he's learning.
Now, I
It's a
picture
half orc thing you wouldn't understand.
I picture as Traka's flopping it up, Nylar goes under it. So as it comes back down, does he get a reaction?
I'm going straight punch
No,
to the dick,
he's
bro.
going straight Alan. Yeah, he dodged
Oh,
out of
okay.
he dodged
Alright.
out of the dick, and it's like fuck this, and pop.
Like, goddamn, we're just here to buy some meat. You don't have to punch everything.
And with that,
Get your meat out of my face. I don't want any.
the door opens, and the elderly gentleman, promptly named Stephen by Traka, says, "You've arrived at the taverns," and he holds his hand out.
Traka puts his dick in it.
Right, let's turn it. Bam, here you go.
While appreciated, I'd like
As
something
any
a little
proper
more
gentleman would do.
gold. And he drops your dick.
Can you do that again? I can't feel it.
He looks at the rest of you, sighs, knowing he probably won't get tipped the correct way.
He will.
he'll
I
get
throw
it
him
on the
two. I
end.
throw him
It's on the
2
end.
gold coins.
The
He,
farthest point towards you. That's where the tip is.
he looks at you, Dragoon, and he nods and he smiles. Thank you, good sir.
I
You're
give
welcome.
him 2 gold as well.
All right.
And as they're all leaving the
And then I
leaving
tell
the
him,
cart,
it's a joke, not a dick. Don't take it so hard.
Nicely done.
as they're all leaving the cart, Bjork, kind of following up the group, I'm gonna toss down another 5 gold, but I'm gonna drop it on the street, and I'm gonna pull Traka's and just walk off.
All right.
I would
Nylar.
also like to say thank you to the madame and her ladies for the wonderful evening and give them 5 gold.
All right. This is a good time to take a break. We're actually over, guys. We have 45 minutes.
Yeah. Yep.
So let's take a really quick break, and then we'll come back. So everyone stay tuned.
It's nowhere near as bad as a black booger, though.
With
I
that,
don't
we
wanna
are
know.
back. We do not want to have someone puke on stream.
No, we don't. I
Um,
don't want to do it.
as you guys exit the carriage, you turn around and inside looks how it was before you entered originally.
Sweet.
Cool. Good thing I didn't
Bjork,
get
I'm
my
going to, can I, let's see. So the round room is just kind of like the center bar, right?
Yep. Yeah, in the back of the top vertical shaft, I said it, is like the kitchen storage areas.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
All I heard was vertical shaft.
Yeah, that's all you need to hear. The vertical shaft is the kitchen and the storage.
Gotcha.
You want me to say that
Can you
one more
explain
time?
these other shafts to us? I need to know what they do as
Can you,
well.
Yeah, so
yeah, what's
that horizontal
what's
shaft.
off to the right?
Yeah, so that horizontal shaft, it's not as big as the vertical shaft. So it's like Bjork and Traka size differences. It's the end section.
Y'all can just picture which is which.
They know it's Traka. And then the outside shaft is the stalls for the horses.
Thank you
You
for
say shaft one more time.
descriptions. We appreciate it greatly.
Yeah, so shaft 1 is very long, hard.
Okay.
Definitely wood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's a very firm structure.
it is.
Veiny.
It looks pretty thick.
It has a circular attachment at the bottom.
It almost represents a ball.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, it is very cylindrical.
Looking at this map, I see some kind of similarities.
There's a little bit of a raisedness for the vertical shaft. The ball sits underneath it slightly.
Yep, just slightly.
Yeah, just kind of dead center.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
yeah, exactly.
Almost. Okay. All right.
like
So
nothing but
I'm
sack.
going to. Looking around, is there a bartender here now?
There is, yeah. So the tavern itself is empty except for Fandizzle. There is a bartender in the back, but it is not the same one that was here before. And he raises his glass towards the bartender. He says, "Leave us." And the bartender
Give us drinks
walks
first.
away. There's already a keg sitting there, and there's mugs set out for you guys.
I want to grab the keg and lift it up and just start drinking out of the tap.
Roll a strength check. It is a full keg.
Bjork, can I put my mouth underneath his head to catch whatever he misses?
You can certainly try.
That's a 9.
I need you both to roll dexterity saving throws now.
Oh.
That's a 19.
You're able to dodge out of the way.
12?
You are not. You see Traka
That's all right.
move very quickly, and then you just see a fucking barrel just coming down at you. And just before it hits your face, it stops. And then gets further away, and it gets sat back onto the bar.
Did I get a drink?
No,
You
'cause
about got a whole keg.
yeah, he dropped it
Can
on
I
you
just-
guys.
So is it like
Okay.
stacked on another barrel, and then that's
No,
how
it's got like
pouring?
like in the Sea of Thieves where it has that little like circular thing for
Yeah.
that barrel. It's similar to that.
Okay, I'm just gonna kneel down in front of it and start drinking out of the tap.
That you can do. Bjork, do you get under Traka to
just
see
like
it?
that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lay on my back on the ground, eyes closed, just mouth open. Just,
Yeah,
That was exactly how I was envisioning it.
yeah. I
kind of angle my beard downwards
So it,
so
like,
that
drips
it
into-
flows that way.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Acts like a trough and
Yep.
just go to
yeah.
town.
I'm gonna
Is
I'm
it bad
gonna
that I
catch
knew
all the
kind
extra.
of like what you were going for?
I'm gonna catch all the extra flavor notes out of his beard.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Flavor saver.
Spitting
It's a
out
little
hair.
more. It's a little more robust, and it's got a little spice to it now.
I think it has some deer in there from 2 Wednesdays ago still.
Little bacteria never hurt.
Nope.
That was chunky.
He's used to chunky. It's like sour cream, remember? All right, with that, you guys,
I'm gonna interrogate Finn Dizzle.
yep, Van Diesel's just sitting there. He's like, did it work?
Does it look like it worked?
He kind of like counts you guys. He goes, how many of you were there to begin with? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So it fucking worked?
Yeah, why couldn't you do that while we were fucking out of town and I asked you to give me a disguise?
When I was running and disappeared, I popped into my shop. Or my friend's shop.
I asked you before we came to Greyhaven to disguise me, and you told me you couldn't.
He could not. His friend could.
What? All right.
Also,
All right. Somebody else take over this. I need a minute.
Okay.
Finn Dizzle, what did you do after you teleported from the time that Traka threw you and you teleported to the time you disguised us to now? Fill in the blanks for us.
And he goes on a little story, and he explains that when he bamped away from you guys, he teleported to his friend's tower and was able to search through his different scrolls to find like a disguise illusionary spells, and was able to pop back in as soon as he found it, change you guys. During his search, he was actually able to find some blackmail on the captain of the entire guard, like the captain, and said that that Princeton and Francisco were lovers, and thought that it would be advantageous to use that against the guard captain, or the captain of the jail. And then I bamfed here and got drunk.
So you're not mad at me for throwing you at them guards, right?
You were doing what you needed to do to survive. I get it.
All right. Next question, Finn Dizzle. What do we have to do so we can get the hell out of this town?
We have work here. You already made the promise.
Yeah. What do we got to do? So we can get out of here, man.
I think I lost Bjork again. Can you guys hear him?
He's muted.
I was on mute.
Oh, okay.
Bjork, I'm gonna look at Finn Dizzle and be like, man, fuck promises, dude. I asked you if you were magical, and you said no. People in this town claim that you're a wizard.
You knew that he was magical.
I thought
whole
you told
time.
me back then. I asked, and he said no. He was using scrolls.
For certain spells. He can do spells himself. Because he's a wizard.
Okay, I think that's what I was trying to originally ask.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
A few weeks
I
ago.
misunderstood. Yeah, he is definitely
Okay.
magical.
Gotcha. Okay, so that being known, why in the world would you need our help? Because Bjork, to me, anybody magical is just, 10 legs up.
Yeah. He looks at you and he says, I need help because obviously they're looking for my friend, Tychus. I don't know why. I came because he told me that he had found some secrets under the city of an ancient artifact. And I follow whatever entices me.
And Bjork, I'm going to be like, okay, so Little Tyke said he needed some help, and we're supposed to just help you out now?
I will pay.
Oh, you will pay. How much?
300 gold per person.
You're gonna pay 600 per person after this bullshit.
He looks at you and he says 300.
Okay. See ya.
450.
I'm gonna walk out the door.
All right, he lets you walk.
Yeah, Bjork, I'm going to follow Traka.
All right, you leave as well. What's the rest of you doing?
I will talk to Vin Gizzle,
All right,
but I will try to barter the system at. How many we have here? 1, 6. 6 of us at 300. That's.
Oh,
Jesus
you got
Christ.
4 now at 300.
I'm trying to buy us all. That's. I like Finn. We've been together how long now?
21 days.
We do well, we do meet in the middle. Let's do 150 per person.
You're bartering your own pay to less than what I'm offering?
Oh,
150.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Fucking Christ!
I wasn't paying
I
attention.
thought you were the smart one.
I completely spaced out what we were talking. No.
It was
I
said.
need an adult. Malak.
It was said. He looks at you and he says, I think I'll stick with 300.
I appreciate it. I'm sorry, I haven't had much sleep recently.
Nylar's like, fuck it, man. We'll do it for free.
Yeah, sorry, guys. I wasn't paying attention, apparently.
I'm going to look at Vin Diesel and go, who are you going to find right now, though?
What do you mean? I found you already.
Granted, but if we all walk out, now you got to restart again
No, I don't.
and go find another set of adventurers.
Because I know something you guys do not.
Oh,
That's all he says. He starts
Bill
sipping
it,
back
little
on his
man.
beer.
What is Vin Diesel? What is he a gnome, right?
Yep, a gnome
Yeah.
wizard.
All right.
Shark
let me
Bait
get,
wants to swoop him up. I'm a big ass bird. He's tiny, right? I want to swoop him the fuck up. I'm like, what do you know?
All right, roll a strength check first. Because you did partake into the spice earlier.
I can't. They're breaking up what?
Roll a strength check.
Strength. All right, 1 second. It's loading. It's loading very, very slowly. If anyone wants to roll it for me, they can, because this isn't loading. My Wi-Fi's not connecting.
I rolled an 18.
Okay. You're able to pick him up very easily. What do you want to say to him exactly?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
No, I want to tell him I'm tired of his shit. Tell me everything.
Roll an
Stop beating
intimidation.
around the bush. And, what?
Intimidation.
Intimidation. Loaded now, so I can do it.
Drake,
14.
remind me after this stream, man. I'll send you an app that works offline on your phone, so it actually doesn't take any data or anything to roll.
What'd you roll?
or you just carry dice.
A 14.
He looks at you and he is frightened, but he does not say. He basically just tells you the story he's already told you. His friend Tychus invited him to the city to help him uncover the secrets. When they got to the city, the guard was looking for his friend Tychus, not him. but he did not know it at the time. When he heard they were looking for a gnome wizard, he freaked out and disappeared to this tavern. He says that he needs your guys' help or someone's help to help him uncover the secrets, because in the wrong hands, this artifact could be complete.
But-
it could be dangerous.
He said he knew something about us that would keep us helping him.
No,
I
he said
wanna
he
know what
knew.
that is.
He said he knew something that you guys didn't know.
Well, spill it,
wow.
Shorty.
He does not spill it.
Jerkbait, sit him down for a second.
All right, I'll set him down.
I'm gonna pull out my jar of moonshine and sit it down and look at Finn Dizzle and be like, how was I gonna say this? You want to pull first and offer him a sip of the moonshine.
He does not. He drinks from his own cup.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, well, if it's information we need to know, it either needs to be irrelevant to those two for them to give a shit, because without them, we're probably not going.
He nods and he says, I understand, but you'll have to get them in here first.
You got to give me something to work with, though, with them.
They're your friends.
Chaka's dead set.
A piece.
They're your friends. I already offered money.
Nylar.
Sharkbait wants to walk out now.
I'm going to be feeling kind of parched, so I think I'm going to walk back in and go get another
Thank you,
beer.
fucker. I just walked out.
Yeah, you guys pass
You're
each
really,
other.
you're really undermining my storm out.
I'm going to apologize on the way by. Excuse me, let me close the door and go back out, and I'm going to shut it and wait for him to do a storm out, and then I'm going to walk in and get a beer.
Perfect. I love it.
Oh wait, you're leaving?
Nylar.
All right.
What you doing, Nylar?
So as my brain kicks back in, I look at Finda's old moment and say, most of these guys won't do anything for less than, say,
150.
550.
Roll a persuasion.
18.
He looks at you and he says, I feel after what you guys did and the money it cost me for the resurrection scroll, 300 is still way beyond what I should be paying.
You chose to pay for that.
Are you
We
back
didn't
in
ask
now?
you to. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you stayed outside with Sharkbait. He looks
he
at
came
you.
back in for a
He
drink.
let him storm out while he walked in and got a beer.
Gotcha. Okay. He looks at you, Truck, and he says, while true, I did save that woman's life.
We live in a dangerous world. You can't guarantee everyone's life. That's not a fair burden to put on yourself.
But you did, as when you
Death-
accepted this job.
We never guaranteed every life. That was not in the contract. We told them we would guard their caravan on the way there. Guarding means protecting against potential threats, yes, but we can't stop all of them.
Were you there to protect when this happened?
Somebody was.
No one was. Remember?
We were all fucking around.
Yep.
But if I remember correctly, Vendizzle, didn't we have
Still,
fun
I
one
was
night?
ready to just leave, and you said, here's a scroll, I'll bring her back to life. Now you guys owe me.
No, he had already
If
done
I'm
the
not
scroll
mistaken-
before.
Finn Dizdle, you were at that campsite when it happened. You could have saved her before she died.
Yeah,
So eat
you
my
could have
food
done
and
something to the wolf and stopped it. But
I
you
was
were hiding.
I was asleep.
You were being a
Bjork.
bitch and you were hiding, just like when we were walking through those fucking alleys and you cried and couldn't do shit.
Roll an intimidation check.
Bjork. Oh, go ahead.
Dragoon.
That is at 18.
Okay. Give me just a second.
Dragoon's going to sit back and light up his pipe. That's what he's going to do.
Sorry, I gotta load up wizard spells. Dragon, what were
Why
you
in the
doing?
fuck are you loading up wizard spells?
Reasons. Dragon, what were you doing?
I'm loading
see
up
you.
a bowl in my pipe and kind of sitting back and just watching
Oh,
those
okay.
two unfold at the moment.
Okay.
Bjork's loading up wizard spells too.
Okay. He looks at you, Traka, and he says, while scary, you just don't get the point across.
I'm gonna grab him by the neck
He disappears.
and put. Oh, you little son of a bitch. I'm gonna set the bar on fire and leave.
Okay.
I pull a log right out of the fucking fireplace and I just run it down the bar and throw it up in the fucking roof and walk out. Fuck
All
this guy. I'm fucking this little motherfucker.
You do. What?
Does this get the fucking point across, Finn Dizzle?
It's not Finn Diesel's bar, but sure.
I'll burn this whole motherfucker down. I'm just gonna start burning down houses trying to find Finn Dizzle.
You take a single log and you throw it around. I mean, it's a fucking log in a giant fucking stone room, so nothing happens.
I'm gonna knock over lanterns and
There are no
fucking
lanterns.
candles. Do they have
Everything.
electricity?
Nope. Magic lights on the walls. It's like a tavern would know that drunk people would spill oil everywhere from lanterns.
He got you.
Gotcha, bitch.
Bjork, am I still hanging out here with Sharkbait?
Probably. I don't know what you guys are doing out there. Circle jerk?
So I want to ask Finn Dizzle something while
He's
Truck
gone.
is sitting
Gone.
right there. I wanna go Finn Dizzle. If we go down there, is there a chance that we can, even though you're paying us, we could make more? Is there like treasure that we could take on the side besides your said artifact?
Who are you talking to?
I thought Finn Dizzle was gone.
Finn
gone.
Dizzle.
He's gone.
Or is he gone?
Yeah, he disappeared, dude.
Dragoon's just talking to himself in the corner.
Yeah.
I am.
The corner of a circle room.
And then I realize this, and I'm like, well, fuck it. And I start walking to the meadow.
Okay.
I'm with him. Fuck it.
All right.
Out of here.
Is that all you guys are doing? Walking to the meadow?
Go fishing when I get there.
I'm rolling.
True. They see me rolling. All right, so you guys head to the meadow.
Bjork, did I notice them walking by? Because I was sitting outside.
I mean, I'm sure you did. All of them were walking that I know of.
Oh, I was just kicking the shit with Sharkbait, so I wasn't sure.
Yep. Malak, we've not heard from you for a while. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and follow along.
All right. So everyone's rolling along. It's going to take you. By now it's night. It'll take you till about midnight to get to the meadow.
Okay.
You set up camp?
Okay. It should still be set up. I don't
Yep.
think I ever tore it down.
All right. With that, you set up camp. Someone will be exhausted this night. It is your choice on who.
I'll do it.
All right. With that, you all roll a perception check, and everyone else gets a long rest.
Wait, we can't just all sleep?
You could.
Wait.
You're in the
I had a
wilderness.
long rest while I was in jail. Why can't I use that rest?
Oh, you can't. Yeah, it's true. You did.
Hello? Sharkbait had a long rest while he's in jail. Why doesn't that count?
Brandon, he can't hear you.
Oh, I don't know why he can't hear me.
You're breaking up.
Oh, I said you can definitely do that. You can keep watch if you want.
You what?
You
He
can
said
keep
you
watch
can-
if you want.
Yeah.
I can barely hear you guys. Sorry.
We'll say Sharkbait
Nyla,
takes
you
watch.
shut off your filters.
You are on watch. The rest
I'm
of
on
us
watch?
are sleeping.
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
So Traka, you do not have to take
Awesome.
exhaustion. You can go to bed. So you get a long
I'm gonna
night's
set
rest
up
as
with
well.
Sharkbait for a little while, just kind of stew and watch the fire.
Okay, that's fine. Are you going to sleep at all?
Yeah, like just later on in the night.
Okay. So you'll still get a long rest.
I need to calm
Um,
down and get past the events of the day.
All right. So Traka, you lay down. Eventually, after staring off into the fire for a while, Sharkbait. The night goes by uneventful. The morning rises, and as you stand up to stoke the fire and brew a pot of coffee or a container of coffee, the rest of you step out of your respective tents. Sharkbait turns around to hand you all cups of coffee. And Sharkbait, you are looking at an empty meadow. And the rest of you are walking out, and you appear back into the tavern.
Oh, this
I'm
cocksucker.
by myself in this field.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask the Professor Orb what the fuck just happened.
Well, looks like someone created a teleportation circle around your camp and teleported you here. But he left someone out for some reason. Odd.
Bjork, can I, I'm going to look at Traka, and I'm going to say the next time we run into Fendizzle, you stab him.
I think
Nyla.
we'll have somebody stab him, but it ain't gonna be me.
Go ahead, Nylar.
Out of character, guys, I think it was Finn Dizzle, and he left Sharkbait back because Sharkbait was a dick and picked him up.
Fuck him.
Maybe. Maybe.
You guys see a full tavern. Many cooks in the back room cooking. You can smell sausages and other different meats and eggs cooking, along with cheeses being set out and fruit trays aligned. Moments later, Sharkbait pops into the tavern with a cup of coffee in his hand as he was brewing it out in the meadow. What do you guys do?
Can I, do I,
Is Fendizzle there?
do,
You can roll a perception to see if you guys can find Fendizzle in here.
16.
do we even
Will someone
notice
roll
that
for me?
Sharkbait's not there?
I'm there now.
Probably not. Yeah, he's there now,
Rolled a
though.
7 for you, Sharkbait.
Okay, so Malak, let's go in order of my cameras. Malak, perception.
Bear with me.
Nylar rolled an 8. Wait, hold on. 14.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Okay, Dragoon,
15.
Chaka,
14.
Dr. Purple Freud,
Hang on. 21.
okay, Sharkbait,
What'd you say, Chaka?
I rolled a 7.
okay,
So 9.
got it.
It is plus 2.
Bjork,
That is a whopping 5.
okay, Bjork, Sharkbait, Nylar, what'd you roll?
14.
No,
no,
you
it
were
was
able to.
Traka.
Okay, so Those that rolled under a 12 do not notice Findizzle. The rest of you see Findizzle, but it's not exactly solid. It is semi-transparent.
It's a holo. Can I investigate it?
Sure.
I'm not calling him a pussy. Can't face us like a real gnome.
So that's a 18.
It is definitely a magical illusion. Traka, as you call him a pussy, his mouth moves, but no sound comes from it. Instead, right behind you, you hear, "You're the pussy."
I was just gonna turn around like, what'd you say?
There's no one there.
All right. You and your fucking games, Elbow, Jumanji.
All right. What's everyone else doing?
Just doing it the moment.
Let's sit back and observe this whole situation.
Bjork, I'd like to grab an ale.
Okay. They have a breakfast ale out. It's pretty much like dinner ale and lunch ale, but it just says breakfast. So
Does it taste like scrambled eggs and bacon?
it definitely tastes like whatever you just ate. It almost doesn't have a strong alcohol taste. It's very bland, and you think it's probably brewed that way specifically for breakfast.
So it's like a Miller.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put the bag of holding underneath the breakfast ale, and I'm
no.
just gonna empty it into it. And then I'm gonna go over to the fire, and I'm gonna take one of the roasts that I have in that bag of holding and put it on a stick and just start cooking it.
That works. Cool. Yeah, you empty the ale into your bag of holding. You'll have to find out if you can get it back at one point.
Doesn't matter to me if I get it back.
I
or
know.
not. I'm trying to
I
be
don't
an
think
asshole to
I don't
Findizzle.
think you really care.
I think you were just doing it to be an asshole. I get it. It's good.
Bjork, can I try and tuck my head in there and catch what's swirling around in the bag of holding?
Sure.
Did I see him pour that in there?
What? So, Traka, you're putting the bag over his head?
I'm figuring I'd see him trying to put his head in the bag to get a drink, so I'll just kind of lift the bottom of it and see if any beer pours out of there.
Nothing
for
pours
him
out.
to drink.
But
I think it's just floating in space there, bro.
You have to name what you're trying to pull out. That's the thing with the bag of holding.
Breakfast beer.
And with that, breakfast beer starts to pour out into Bjork's mouth.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Bjork, can I borrow the bag real quick?
For 1 second.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna take the bag over to the tap and just open the tap and start letting
it's
it
empty
drain
already.
into the bag.
Yeah,
I put the whole keg in there.
He put the whole keg in. It's
Oh,
empty.
Man. All right.
I'm gonna ask the bartender if he has another keg.
He looks at you and he smiles and goes, "I have as many as you need." And kind of
bring out
snaps his
7.
fingers, and 3 more barrels appear magically onto the bar.
I empty all of them into the bag of holding.
Bag of holding can only hold so much. It's cubic feet.
I'm gonna have to Google this then.
How many
That
cubic
can hold
feet?
up to 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 64 cubic feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would you say? How many cubic feet are in a keg? Like 3?
That's what I'm about to ask Google.
Yeah, I'd say about 3 probably. But you also have other stuff in there. Remember that too.
Mm-hmm.
I think a keg weighs
Now,
about
is this a
70
cask or a
pounds.
keg?
It's technically
Well,
a
that's the
flask,
keg.
but it's tapped as a
That-
keg.
There is 2.7 cubic feet in one keg.
We'll round it up to 3.
But we're judging the volume of the beer, the weight. The weight of the beer, not the whole keg and the beer.
It's the equivalent of 166 beers, is what it said.
Okay.
How many gallons does a typical keg hold? Beer is 8 pounds per gallon.
The full keg of Anchor beer should weigh about 140 pounds. The empty weight's about 30 pounds, but can vary a bit depending on the manufacturer.
Right.
And the beer itself weighs 110 pounds. So I could put, I'd say, 3 of those in there and still have a little bit of room left with the stuff that's
That
in
works. All right. Done.
Aye.
So just
Aye.
mark down that you have like 4 kegs worth of ale,
A massive amount of beer.
like enough for at least 3 days.
I'm going to start walking back to the meadow.
Okay. As
Just-
you do,
Just
the door does not budge.
3 days or one really good party.
Yeah, right.
yeah, 3 days are like one
Okay.
Bjork.
Walk over to the bartender and say, Jeeves, do you have a phone?
Now, what exactly is a phone?
A way of contacting somebody. I'd like Madame and her friends to come back if we're going to be stuck in a bar.
I can request that. And you see him close his eyes
Tell-
for a second and reopen them. Message sent.
I'm going to sit down and start drinking out of the bag of holding, just kind of
Right on.
breakfast ale. Stop.
And with that,
Breakfast ale. Stop.
I think that's a good stopping point too, because it is almost 11 o'clock.
Should he throw his con save before we stop?
No, we'll do it when we open up,
All right.
because we got to see how many times he does that. All right, guys. So this was a roller coaster of a ride today.
It's one word for it.
All right. Have a good night.
Fucking
Later,
Disney.
guys.
Later, Drake. Thanks
Later.
for joining
Later,
us.
jerk bait.
Good night.
Ooh ha ha.
So, Traka really hates Vin Diesel.
Now I do, yeah.
Yeah, I think Chaka's gonna fuck Vin Diesel up.
Maybe.
Could happen later on down the road. But I kind
In
of
my
think he has a
defense,
weakness against birds.
In my defense, I didn't really like him to begin with. But we'll see.
I think Chris needs to open his eyes.
What is that?
Because it looks like they're closed. Like you're like,
You know what the best part is? Is even when my eyes are like that, it looks like full vision.
I know.
See, when you're always like this, no one ever knows when you're not, and you are.
And on that
See, if I was to
note,
open-
we're going to close out the show before we get in trouble for saying something we shouldn't.
Oh no, we won't.
Good idea.
Fuck
So-
yeah.
Yeah, oops. I thought we were done
Fuck
already.
Fuck
Oops.
Uh,
Bye, guys. Bye, love.
Be kind to each other. Do something nice for someone tomorrow. Love each other, but most importantly, love yourselves. Have a good night, everybody. And fuck cancer.
Good night. Fuck cancer.
Good night.